chest with breath in these lungs. Life too short to play it on speed run. Only get one, no option to rerun. Where Babylon goes, who high to reach them. Down to earth, stay grinding when storms come. Rat race, only one to run from. Better say cheese, but saying split in the funds. Living in the moment, I ain't worried about none. I'm straight chillin', back against the wall, too acquainted with the feeling. Like I lost a mom, find a way if I'm willing. Only fear God, not sweating this lost children. Price on my head, exported a few trillion. Doing side missions, whatever I'm feeling. I'm built different, cruise with no ceiling. Sun shining on me, boy, I'm indifferent. Go! Come on, let's go. I don't know what comes next, but I couldn't care less. I refuse to feel stress. There's no fear in my chest. Hear the boom of my steps. Walk away from the pain I've been through. This feeling I'm feeling is brand new. This is the moment I break through. I ain't really with it back forth. You can keep the hustle, homie. I can bear it all. Bull-headed in the market like you asked for. Then I saw you move the target like a matador. Come on, I'm ready to go get it like a Labrador. Dog days done and I'm tired of the tug of war. Broke off the leash and I ain't going back no more. I've been better ever after like Barrymore. Hold up, let me reset. Living in the matrix, used to sequence. I cracked the code, popped out the subnet. Walk around like I found a 20, that's a dubstep. Living in the moment, did you notice that ain't up yet? You can put the pressure on me, I ain't dropping one sweat. Used to be stressed hard, beating like a drum set. Breathe, stretch, let it go. Everybody need a refresh, go. Come on, let's go. I don't know what comes next, but I couldn't care less. I refuse to feel stress. There's no fear in my chest. Hear the boom of my steps. Walk away from the pain I've been through. This feeling I'm feeling is brand new. This is the moment I break through. I don't know what comes next, but I couldn't care less. I refuse to feel stress. There's no fear in my chest. Hear the boom of my steps. Walk away from the pain I've been through. This feeling I'm feeling is brand new. This is the moment I break through.
Wondering if there's medicine I can take. Wait until the sun goes down. That's when I can let it out. You can call me crazy, I call it fate. Transformation taking over me. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way out the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I got to hell to raise. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn, from dusk till dawn. I can feel the ice run through my blood, surges through my body all at once. My heart pumps in the dead of night. My feet run into the fire, right into the fire of my soul. Let the transformation take control. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way out the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I got to hell to raise. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn, from dusk till dawn. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way out the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way out the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I got to hell to raise. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn, from dusk till dawn. They say I'm young, they say I'm dumb, but what they don't know, it's where I've been and who I am, all the ways I've grown. Blood and the sweat, tears and regret made me hard as stone. On my own, on my own. Put the work in, yeah, I earned it. It's my destiny. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Do a double take, see me on fire, see that I can't break. Knew I'd be great, knew I would rise through all of the pain. All of the love, start with it now, keeper of all faith. Never change. Put the work in, yeah, I earned it. It's my destiny. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Put the work in, yeah, I earned it. It's my destiny.
The Crucial Pro DDR5 RAM kit comes with a sleek, modern look that will complement any build. But aesthetics aside, it's the performance that really matters. So let's dive into it. The default JEDEC timings are 46, 45, 45, but it does come with 2 XMP and Expo settings for those looking for a little more performance. With XMP 3.0 Profile 1, you can push the speed up to 5600 mega transfers per second. If you prefer a slightly lower speed but tighter timings, Profile 2 offers 5200 mega transfers per second at 42, 42, 42 timings. We've run some benchmarks and stress tests to give you an idea of how it performs. In general, dropping the speed and tightening the timings with the second XMP/Expo profile yielded better results for us on our test system. Paired with a Ryzen 7800X 3D, we saw anywhere from a 1 to 5% performance bump depending on workloads. All in all, the Crucial Pro DDR5 64GB RAM kit by Micron is a fantastic choice for first-time builders and enthusiasts alike.
When are you gonna upgrade your system? Alright, let's do this.
Once there was a hunter who saw what others could not. With a magic case in her backpack, she roamed with wild abandon into the great unknown. Her gaze inescapable, her reflexes lightning fast. When armies swarmed, she went through. With eyes open wide, hands steady, holding, watching, capturing everything in sight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to a brand new day here at the Esports Cup Gauntlet Season 2, powered by Crucial by Micron, our GPU partner Zotac Gaming, our media partner Gossip.gg. I'm Universe, and with me I've got Azora once again, and we're going to be your casters for the another day, more days. We're going to be here pretty much throughout the entire time. We both love it. We're not going to give anybody else, a chance to have a look at these matches. We love it. We're here. And thankfully, we've gotten some great games to go by today as well.
Definitely. The first game is already over. Unfortunately, we couldn't stream it online. There has been some issues. But yeah, all those issues set apart. The first game already done and dusted in the map of Erangel. We all know the results becomes a bit more tricky and finicky. But today's games are going to be super interesting. Moving forward, you're going to start from Miramar itself. So yeah, so the benchmark is already set for the day.
Yeah, already. We've got Team Toxicity who've taken the first win of the day, and they did already manage to get one previously.
Yeah.
And this is the second chicken dinner. We're going to have a look at their stats in just a bit. But to start off today, we are expecting a couple of these, teams to, of course, do a lot better and climb up the board. We've got, of course, a big prize for these teams to fight for, and
For
that
sure,
prize
man.
pool is not any lesser than 1 lakh INR.
Well, definitely. It's a really good price. It's run for the money. For that, you have to showcase your gameplay as well. That's the reason all these teams are going head-to-head, toe-to-toe, bringing up some really good performance, banger of a performance. Yesterday, it was already like a really good show. But yeah, what are they fighting for? Yes, the prize pool definitely gonna go out there. Zoom in right in front of your screen. 1 lakh rupees will be the total prize pool. Alongside the first place winners will get 50,000.
Yep, and the last time who, of course, won the biggest share was Team Studs, who are currently, of course, going to be playing today as well. Did not win out that first game, but they, I believe, were amongst the top 5. I'm not quite sure. We're going to have a look at the stats. But, hey, they're looking to double up and get more of the money that, you know, of course, that comes with this tournament. And we will find out if or not they can replicate their success.
Well, through that event roadmap, what has gone down, all it's in front of you. Registration phase, all done and dusted. Semi-finale is what you're looking at right now from 3rd to 8th of this month. So yes, same time as usual, every single day we're going to be there. Just slight bit of hiccups here and there. It just works out for the best. But yeah, grand finale, it's going to be at 10th and 11th. So make sure you book your dates.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're gonna also have a bit of a look at our, point system as well to see and remind people what exactly it looks like to finish in those top 8 spots, and of course how many points you can gather up by getting a single kill. A lot of these teams who are gonna be playing today are focused on a little bit more of a, I would say, passive gameplay. We know, of course, Welcome to Minas to be one of those teams. We've got Mean Machines being a little bit slow as well with their game, while we also at the same time have a team, a couple of teams that play out a lot more aggressively too. For example, we've got Open Reflex, who are not afraid to take fights. We did see quite a bit of their aggression last time around. I cannot forget that slamming from Assassin Forever and knocking himself out. But of course, another team that I feel like you would like to talk about would probably be Oski, who did actually have a good first day.
Well, definitely they did have a really good first day, and moving forward I really want to see whether the momentum is going to be carried forward, or again it's going to be iffy for them to go ahead, get those points and the winner chicken dinner. But Oski is a team which is very promising. Today's schedule, if we focus upon, you all know it. It's not the same today. It's going to start with Miramar. Erangel is already done and dusted. Miramar, Tego, then goes again Miramar and Erangel. So 4 maps are left to witness.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a technical issue that's caused us to play Erangel and get done with it off stream. And we're going to be starting off with Miramar. But we'll have a look, of course, at what happened in that first game, right? So
Definitely.
Toxicity took in the chicken dinner. Let's have a look at their stats, shall we? Let's move towards their win, because I'm a little excited about what exactly is going to be the tone set for them, because they had a similar kind of showing in their first bout, but after that one big game, they kind of fell off the mark on their first day.
Yeah. True that. Bolbam, Raftar, Samrat, Beryl, and Cav is back. We all know the team is lethal. They already have gotten some really good advantage as well right off the bat, winning in the map of Erangel. Here we go. We definitely want to see the winner chicken dinner stats out here. What's the team having? How many kills did they get? And alongside thing to top off is the 10 points. Ooh, Bolbam getting 9 kills onto his name. Big damage as well, 1,630.7. Let's just make that 1631, shall we?
I mean, you can call it whatever you want, but this guy's gone above and beyond. He's almost given the damage equal to getting more than double of what he's actually gotten right now, which means the amount of work that he's put into this game has been absolutely insane. And you can, of course, see the fact that they started off with a 3-man squad, and then they lost a Beryl got pretty early on. Within 20 minutes of the game, he's gone. Just got the 1 kill, 75 damage, that's all. He probably just got a foot on E finish. But after that, it's just been this man, Bolbam, after I mean, I really wish we could have seen this on stream, but hey, we've gotten a bunch of highlights that will, of course, be posted on the social media channels of TEC. So if you want to check out, how Bolbam got 9 kills and over 1,600 damage, then you should be going and following them on Instagram, because I feel like he will not be sitting down after this, fiery game.
True, it's just the beginning, and Toxicity last time around, they didn't have that great of a game. They were trying to figure out their solid footing, what was going on. Team chemistry was way too low. The morale was not looking high at all. And later on, day 3 itself, day 4, showcasing such good gameplay. And it's a good, pool as well.
Yeah.
The pool looks really good. It looks promising. It's, I believe, B and D, so a lot of action to uncover and discover as well. Moving on, match summary for you nerds out there. Damage has been pretty significant. 11,587.9, but the longest distance, the record, has been broken. It's 523.9.
Wow, okay.
So it's in the map of Erangel nonetheless, not Miramar. Miramar, we saw the max was 511.
Why do I feel like you're not happy about that? Because you clearly have a soft spot for Miramar and long kills. I don't think you're happy. I think you want it to be broken in this next game again.
Yeah, that's one of the hopes which I'm keeping.
So, as I understand, you like it sunny and dusty.
Yep, I like it sunny and dusty. Okay, that sounds very wrong. All right. Moving on.
Let's go on. We've got 56 total knocks and 56 total kills, which, is an equilibrium that you don't usually see. The knocks quite so often, of course, exceed the number of kills. But let's get on towards the match standings after what's happened. Let's have a look at the total points that they've accumulated here. Toxicity will be going ahead with 21, and that's a pretty great, amount of points to accumulate in the first game of the day. And given that they can just continue with a little bit of a slower paced game now, maybe go for just, one squad wipe, try to end up in that top 6. Maybe grab 6-7 points per game should be more than enough, in my opinion, to keep them, floating. But of course, a lot of these teams here are playing only for the second time, right? So
yeah,
almost all of these teams are currently in the second page of the overall standings, right?
Well, true. Well, for you folks out there, every single one of you, whoever is watching, you can look at the match 1 highlights in the upcoming break. But before that, it's going to be Miramar. The action is intense. But yes, the scoreboard, as you could see, the standings is looking really promising for even Josh Esports getting 12 points. This team suddenly stumbled in the first day itself. First map was good for them. Later on,
actually, I believe we're at the dead bottom. I feel like they were amongst the last 31, maybe 32 position team, and now they've gotten a decent amount of points here. That's 6 and 6 is actually really good compared to most. But one team that I actually do want to point out is Team Fortunate, who have taken 8 kills, 8 points, no placement, so they didn't finish in that top 10, forgive me, top 8. But that actually might give us a little bit of an idea as to the fact that maybe they want to play on the front foot today.
You know what's a funny fact? They were at the tip-to-top. They were at Stalber. Stalber was the place where the first circle even came close to them. So right in the dead center, they didn't have anywhere to go, anywhere to hide. All they had to do is play for placement points. But unfortunately, there have been teams who have gone towards Stalber, the highest point in Erangel, and they have dethroned them. So it's a big statement, man. It's a big upset. And from this, recovering, well, I believe that they need to do it much more quickly, because next game will be very interesting on.
Yeah, Miramar is going to be a interesting place to play, especially because we just saw that these teams clearly like to take their long-range duels, because we just saw one of the, of course, benchmarks being set of 523 meters, and of course on Miramar, like my friend here likes it, is that it's a lot more open, it's a lot more sniper friendly, and it's a lot more kill friendly, because you get to kill anybody from anywhere you wouldn't even expect it. But hey, before we jump in, what are we expecting?
I'm expecting the Team Studs goes ahead, gets a winner chicken dinner.
All right, okay, Studs it is, you feel. Well, we'll find out if it's going to be Studs or if I kind of feel I'm inching towards a little bit towards Oski maybe. Or even I'm going to give it to... I'm going to give it to... You know what? I'm going to give Open Reflex a shout here. We'll get back in. We'll see whatever happens. For now, Miramar coming our way. Game number 2 of the day.
Well, there you go. The map of Miramar is going to load right in front of you. Every single one of them just trying to have a bout again to get that perfect frag alongside the winner chicken dinner. What's it going to be? Studs, as I said, it's all eyes on them. I really want to see them shine.
Well, the pathing is going to be pretty much secure towards that northern side. There has been an early drop, but it goes past quite a bit of these hot drops. Pretty accessible for El Pozo. We've got San Martin, Hacienda. A little bit of a far stretch to Los Leones, so I'm not quite sure if anybody's actually going to make that, drift all the way across. I do believe that we will see some clashes towards water treatment. We see one of the top teams, of course, here, Studs, who did win the previous season, now heading, I believe, towards La Cabrera. And Team Fortunate 4 are currently uncontested as they go into Cruz del Val. So they will be actually pretty safely secured in, I would say, a decent late game, unless, of course, rotational clashes do catch them off guard. But I'm going to be really surprised if this zone ends up heading towards
Los Leones?
Towards Los Leones. Okay, that's actually
Pretty decent.
Surprisingly, it's really coincident with the flight path. So I'm actually okay with that.
Well, true. A lot many teams, they are towards the dead bottom, and Toxicity taking some shots here. All right, we can see some drop clash coming through. Haku versus Team Studs. I do want to see what will happen with the Winchester 94 because it's a beautiful weapon. It's a good sniper rifle. All you have to do is aim. You don't even have to attach anything on it. Just go ahead, blatantly shoot with .45 ACP bullets. That's good.
Yeah. Well, Era 404, another team that didn't really have, a solid first day. Looking to make maybe a comeback just like we saw Josh Esports do. Studs, on the other hand, like I mentioned, in La Cabrera, have gotten a... Well, I wouldn't say a drop clash, but they've got a drop partner in the form of Team Haku, who also are one of the bottom edging teams. They haven't at all had one single game where they could say safely that they've accumulated more than 4 points, because their total, I believe, is 4, maybe 5 points.
They're at the dead bottom, and that's, very alarming. So they have to go ahead. If they take this fight against Team Stars, they ought to win it. Else it's going to be a bad fate for them yet again. For now, it's going to be Beryl going ahead. The consistency, we can see it.
Yeah.
Hakait God is going to be taken down. Team EXO in a lot of problem. Ace Lust EXO. Well, their luck has not been shining real bright. Every single time they land in the map of Miramar, something or the other strikes them down. All right, we definitely see Sova main on the ground begging for help. The SOS, it won't be self that soon because he won't be surviving for long. The Matrix goes ahead, shuts him down.
Yeah, here's another finish coming the way of Toxicity, the one that they had just gotten onto Team XO. So we've got a couple of points being taken up early here, but we also see a bunch of losses on teams that do have 4-man squads. Kosher's left the Mutney boys to continue on their prowess without him, whilst we see everybody currently in the southern part of the zone in amidst rotation. They still have a minute and a half, and while I talk about rotation, it's going to be Welcome to Minas, trying to maybe give out some damage, get some revenge onto the Mutney boys for taking out their Sova main.
Yeah, it always cracks me up. It always does. Sova main. Well, yeah. Mudney boys on the other corner. A good retreat, running away far, far long. just trying to save the day and go ahead happy with 1 kill point. So it's a good rotation being called in. And on the other corner, it's welcome to Minaj just waiting it out, thinking that they still might be inside the compound, but no, they've already gone.
Yeah.
Atik still trying his luck out there. Somehow trying to get that information, but yeah, that's pretty much it. They're still going ahead, gathering some utilities. It'll be good for the late rounds, as in the map of Miramar, you have no cover whatsoever, no rocks. It's only creeks and folds of the mountains. That's pretty much it. But if you run in the open, you're going to get instantly punished.
True. ORK. Infected, the only one here. He's already lost one of his teammates. JC, and he's got Kenpachi with him, who is nowhere near to be seen in the minimap. And whilst all of this is happening, teams are amidst rotation, like I just mentioned. We did see one of them going past each other. It's going to be Infernal Esports up against Open Reflex. A chunk of damage being dealt with the Revenant there, who stopped his vehicle to just heal up. And unfortunately, his stopping has caused him to stop breathing almost, as he's gone completely. Domi's going to just take him out. Because of that one little stop, Revenant basically gave his life up for free there. And awarding Open Reflex with a point to start off well, as it's going to be, once again, a good start for a bunch of these teams. Atomic Wild Esports, well, they will be saying ORK good night, as it's only Kenpachi left now, and I'm not quite sure where he is on the map.
Well, true. Atomic Wild, this time around, good start, getting 3 kills already. Alt pusher trying to get another establishment here. A good control is what they're looking for. Infernal Gaming for now, shots on target, but the entire sneaky peeky game is gone. As Mudney Boys, they're heading. Okay, wait, are they running away? Yes, they're tucking the tails, they're running away. What, they're having with just 1 kill?
I mean, they don't really need to fight this early on, unless, of course, they've got a massive advantage. Taking a 50-50 chance is not something you would need to explore in the first phase of the game. Whilst they do have a good start, getting the 1 is more than enough. At least they secure the fact that they will be equal to the 8th position finishing team if they get no kills, of course. Infernal, they're going to just be able to get away after losing their 1 player. They're just going to go a little bit of zigzag, lose their tail. And Error 404, while they've kept a keen eye about where this direction of that Jeep is currently moving, they are out in the open. I am a little concerned if they could get a little bit outplayed. For the moment, no team around them. And they found a small little safe house to call their own.
Well, yeah. Just trying to play it slow. It's always going to be the case in the map of Miramar. Nobody wants to take that initial point of contact. If it's going to be a drop clash, that's where people want to go ahead, get those frags, get those kills, and get that initial point of contact downright dusted. And then later on, it's just about getting those perfect weapons and the attachments. So yeah, for now, teams are just going ahead, trying to make all of those perfect scenarios for themselves. Error on the other corner. Little bit about them. Well, it's a big, you know, it's a roster which has been shuffled from one team to the other. But Error 404, they haven't left a significant mark since day 1. Day 2, even in the map of Erangel, they haven't done that well.
Yep.
And moving forward, how this team is even going toe-to-toe against all of these teams is a big question, man. And they're currently doubting their skills.
Well, we'll find out if their skills are going to be refined in this new set of games. Of course, not every day is going to be the same, and they're hoping for that to be the case. Fortunate 4 here, of course, who did finish off with 8 kills in the previous game. Good amount of points from them, are looking to not stop taking any fights at all. They're taking pop shots wherever they can on any sort of movements around them. They've got a nice little bunch of compounds here to play along with, deep in the desert. And they're pretty safe and pretty for now. On the other side, Haku. Okay, he's using the mortar to fire it really far. I'm not quite sure where exactly it's heading. I believe it's against... That's Mean Machines. All right.
It is
okay,
Mean Machine.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
quite the far. Okay, it actually reached right next to them.
That's
Mean
nice.
Machines getting a little bit of a warning shot from that mortar as they're going to be getting into their vehicles and keeping it a little more safer than it seems out in the open. That van, my God, I've had so many struggles with this vehicle when I'm on. Yo, how is he able to drive that thing on that terrain? Because every time I go right up that slope, it just kind of falls right down.
Not only that, it's so heavily unreliable
Yeah.
on those hilly areas, and you should never have those kind of plans if you're going for rotation on the hill. Yeah, on the road, it's all going to be perfect. Welcome to Minaj, just displaying the perfect
Paki.
example. Paki Pro did take some shots. TK, the Knights, we have seen them, man. They've seen them. They've been exemplary. But it's just that the position points, they haven't gotten much yet. And I really want to see them go ahead, get those points, and be at least at the top 8. Hoping for it.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. But I think the first team has left us, and somehow it's Ace Lost Exo who've gone out by the zone. Okay, that's
sad.
That's interesting. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Maybe we'll find out later on. But Open Reflex, of course, a team that I did say would be able to do a little bit of damage in this map of Miramar, have gotten 1 point so far. They are a couple of meters away, a couple of 100 meters away from, I believe, another team, which is that Team Knights? Okay, I cannot for the life of me have a look at. Okay, they've got Atomic Wild on top of the
Atomic
mountain
Wild,
here.
yes.
They've got one more team behind them, and here comes the shots. Oh. Okay, that's actually pretty good. TR2 almost taking that knockoff from Atomic Wild, allowed to survive there. Alt pusher.
Well, they have 1 point. Wait, all push Atomic Wild this time around have started good. They have gotten like 3 kill points already. Main Machine in the other corner, just getting prepared. Anime going to take some long shots. He's just displaying some really good trigger discipline. Doesn't want to give his information anyhow. Well, I am from Nepal, just trying to run away, and this is a big getaway. Why are you taking shots now when they're already into the car? First, the damage onto the car, and that's when the players are going to get down. But yes, it's a fight. It's a dog fight being called in. Jagat taking a lot of damage. Anime going ahead, cooking some nade, and Rido going ahead, taking down Am from Nepal.
Wait, did he?
It's a team kill. It's a team kill.
Yeah.
So,
I think the
Mean Machine should get a clue.
I think the Revive's already being stuck here, and the two players who were taking an aggressive fight have already gone back. So that's actually a good decision from Haku to actually hold on and wait for that mistake to be undone. But it's going to be...
Josh?
Yeah, they come in from the backlines from their third party, and now they've given Team Haku a bit of more trouble than they already had. They're trying to break off the tires as well. And in front, they're keeping busy with Mean Machines. That rock is not going to protect them from every angle because they've got so much, variation in the angles that's being peeked towards them from.
Well, true. Still, the shots have been taken over here. Josh Esports is trying the luck now. 22 damage, 21 damage. That's pretty much it. And 18 comes through. Wait, it's Mean Machine as well joining into the fray. And it's not looking good for him from Nepal. He's getting pincered over and out this time around. If he goes down, then he's all done right dusted. Anime a bit more aggressive. Curiouser and Curiouser. He's been taken down. Mean Machine, the 4-man squad, has already come down to a trio.
Yeah, Anime is going to be bleeding out pretty quickly. I'm not quite sure if his teammate's going to be reaching him in time. No, I think he's gotten him. Yeah, he's got him. No problem there. And there comes the trade-off. Ironhide gets the first one onto the person who did just, of course, knock out his teammate. He goes for another. That's an amazing utilization of the SKS. Great connections here, but no finishes. They're not able to kill off these players because they're so well covered. And the one and only one that they can actually get is onto Rolly, who's a little bit down the hill there. Nobody who's going to be able to revive him at the moment, so he should just be bleeding out to death there because I don't think I'm from Nepal and his teammate can help him out.
Well, the entire team has no place to go. And yeah, like you mentioned, Rolly, he's slowly bleeding out. Retired Bolter on the other corner. Jalid has been taken down out of the picture. And that's a really good shot from the Car 98K. So damage all across. And Ziggin from the likes of OR has been taken down. Paki Pro, he's going to seal the deal. And Open Reflex is going to be eliminated in the 15th position. So placement points, question mark, equal to 0.
Well, Atomic Wild, they've gotten 4 already. And this is already a really great start compared to what they had on their first day.
Look at him.
He's just looking for any
Moscow.
form.
He's typing in the Moscow to save him.
He's just looking for any form of, any form of revival whatsoever. Nothing's gonna come his way. The zone's gonna eat him up, and that's gonna be 1-4 Mean Machines. And while they currently are amidst rotation, this is actually a pretty great spot from Atomic Wild. They've got information about their closed opponents. And fortunate 4, not so fortunate right now, losing 2 players. The other 2 are still on their way here. And somehow, if question mark is able to survive, it seems like he will because he's got support. Here comes the remaining 2 players. Onyx Khan is going to be surviving by 5 HP. No, he's not. He's going to go down as well. And it's just a one-man standing on TFF's team.
Well, Motto is still alive. But the others, they're on the ground. They have to be revived instantly.
Oh, look who's
But
here.
there you go. Error 4, not 4. They're under a lot of pressure. Immense pressure from Team Studs. They're going to capitalize this one in a fancy way. One player has been knocked, but he's soon going to be revived. On the other end, Motu just going ahead, trying to revive one of his teammates will be the primary aspect here because the other 3 have been knocked. So it's a big loss for TFF. Khan been taken down as well. Fortunate 4. Unfortunately, they're going to be eliminated at 13th position. Not that great of a start for them yet again. Fortunate 4. Even in the game of Erangel, they couldn't do much. And right now, this is a big upset for them.
Right now, taking all the attention towards them in terms of great attacking strategy. It's going to be Atomic Wild. They've already taken out Death Thrill now. It's quite a bit of restriction here onto the Studs. But they've accumulated 6, and they're looking for more. Death Thrill, he will be revived. He's pretty safe and sound at the moment. But I think AWE are keen on going for a bit more aggression. I feel like their confidence might give them a high kill game here. And here's Toxicity's last 2 players. And he's just going to go down. Toxicity somehow, we just saw the last couple of seconds of their survival. And it's just going to be bullets coming down their chest to put them in the ground. The winners of the previous game have gone on at number 12.
Well, Mudney boys, yet again, they're going 2-2 against Team Studs. And I'm hoping that they can do something better. Last time around as well, they could not go against such a big team. Well, shots all across. Even the Knights are busy having another fight right in front of them. It's kills all across. And Oski, well, we did speak about them. We had a lot of hopes. And let's see whether they can deliver or not. But welcome to Minas. They deliver shots onto Paki Pro.
Yeah. Mean Machine's going to be taking in the trade as well, almost instantaneously there, as they're going to keep themselves in that small little hut to not give out too much sound cues or visual cues, because they just need to play for a better timing of fight. Studs have the Mutney boys in front of them. They've already gotten the first knock, looking for the second, and the zone's going to help them in this situation. It's going to befriend them.
Oh,
with the
no.
one spray. It comes down.
Months up.
He takes out one, and he's got another one in front of him, but his teammates might be taking care of that. Yep. Mutney boys,
boy.
the final player is going to go down as they have been eliminated as well, and we enter the points to be given out by placements after this stage.
Well, through that, Atomic Wilds is going ahead. Well, it's INF right in front. Sandwich Slayer tossing a lot many nades, and he will definitely clench this one. Shaz from the 18. Well, the performance has been impeccable previously. But yes, being stuck in the sandwich situation always keeps them in a 99 situation. Getting all of that jitters, could not deliver. Vicky Rex taking those shots. Mansab alongside have spotted so many teams right in front of them. And this is big. They're already starting off with a great one. Previous game was absolutely amazing for them. Having 12 points on board. And right now going ahead, 6 already being secured. And Vicky Rex, even though he's not, they don't have to worry about it. Because he is safe.
Yeah, he pretty much is. But what he did not expect is that Mean Machine duo sitting in that little hut, giving him a shot straight to the head here. While they've taken pretty much extremely damaging shots onto almost every team in front of them. Here goes a nade to flush out those 2 members sitting in that hut. They're still safe though.
Oh,
Mansab.
right in front.
No, it's the smoke. The smoke's not getting him any vision. Another knock comes in. Mean Machine's constantly going 1-for-1 against Studs here. But it is going to be Studs who finally take out one member of this Mean Machine's team. It's going to be 3v4, but there's a push coming in. It's going to be Jagat Papa, who's coming pretty close. He might go in for the spray here. But the trade-off comes in. No, he's going to take out Mansab. And Studs have been down to 3 as well.
Well, True being so low right now, healing will be the primary aspect. Josh Esports, unfortunately, they have been eliminated. Death Thrill on the other corner, getting a lot, many shots being secured. And Mean Machine, they're in a lot of trouble. A sandwich situation for them in which they have to come out of it. Even the circle is clenching close to them. So the damage, it will not be that much, but still quite enough for them to go ahead for that heal.
Atomic, Wild Esports, and Studs. These are their 2 teams right now with the most amount of kills. And Studs want to keep on increasing that number. They've gotten 1 more knock, and it seems like Mean Machines have just no answer for rotational cues here. As Deathrow takes out 2 more, puts up 3 for himself, and that's going to be number 10 on the board for them. 2 games in a row, they've been able to put up at least 10 points. And they've got so much more given the fact that they've got 3 men standing still and they're heading into a strong top 4 finish by the looks of it.
Well, true that. Even the rotation, the game is on. They're having a really good thought process going on here. Atomic Wild, 4-man squad with 7 kills already. Playing it out here, getting all of the information. Studs, they're also trying to make things tough for Atomic Wild. They know it's a 4-man squad, and they would soon really like to put them down to a 3-man or a 2-man. But yeah, behind there is Atomic Wild, still alive and kicking. Nagin Sumit, he's been spotted. Retired Bolter with Star 98, ready and steady, amped up. What's it gonna be? A headshot or just a little bit of a sneaky business here?
He's got an inkling that somebody's there on the left side trying to support him, but he does have shots coming in from the other side. He hears it. Malung's going to be taking on Atik, and that's going to throw a little bit of antsy nervousness into Welcome to Minas. The 2 players that are remaining will now be looking to somehow get him back on his feet, but he's got no actual cover there. He needs a couple of smokes to actually help him out there, and I think they'll be able to get back to him. Sumit, he's almost taken out. He's surviving just by the skin of his teeth. Retired Bolter gonna let him get away for the moment as Studs are looking for every prey possible. And Atomic Wild Esports, on the other hand, from the other side of the map, doing the exact same thing, keeping their pressure on this Infernal gaming squad. They know there's 2 here. Alt Pusher is making sure that they don't escape. He's going to take pop shots. Zergstein's going to be able to get away from there. But Atomic Wild in good positions overall.
Well, true. Team Studs is going ahead toe-to-toe yet again with Welcome to Minas. This time they will have nowhere to run as the shots are going to be lethal. Death Thrill, he could now land the finishing blow. But Vicky Rex, he's already charged up, knows that the player is sitting right in that corner. Snappy Ghost is still waiting it out. But look at this, Death Thrill, he's aiming for more people here. Multiple squads are being spotted, and Oski, they're under a lot of trouble. Last man surviving, and he needs to literally heal 2 of his teammates.
Yeah, Studs basically have taken control of this lobby, and while Snap Ghost here did escape a really close call right up against his opponent on top of him. I believe it was Death Thrill. He's going to be playing for a little bit longer, it seems. Atomic, while getting close to Inferno's end, it seems. They've already taken out one. Out goes the piece of utility to help him with that fight. It's going to not help him as we switch a little bit of a POV. It's gonna, yeah, Xerxte's gone. And now it's probably between AWE and STDs because they've gotten pretty much everything done here in terms of kills, which is kind of, spread out between the two.
Well, true. 3-man squad. Oh, this is actually good. Well, I was about to say that Team Knights has a 3-man squad, but the trio again and again is faltering. Huzaifa Khan, he's been taken down over and out, and it's going to be XTRM taking those shots. Death Thrill did try his level best out there, but okay. Team Studs, they're already having the 12th on board. It's massive damage, and they're trying to close this deal with that lovely 10 as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that WikiRex has lagged out, and that's exactly why you see him losing his life and he's outside the zone. And that's not coming in right now. And this might just be the chance for Atomic Wild Esports to, push in. They've gotten pretty much everything in control. They've got so much map awareness. They've taken basically the zone in their hands, and they can just hold on until the zone pushes the Studs out of their positions. Retired Bolt is already gone, though. Is the final player, Detto. Can he somehow at least salvage 1, maybe 2 points out of this?
Well, it can be a tough situation. 4-man squad against 1. It just feels like Death Thrill. He's in for a treat. It's going to be a cost of his life, taking all of the shots with multiple weapons. AKM bullets are running low, and it's going to be a winner chicken dinner by Atomic Wild. A good amount of positioning, good placements all across. Having a 4-man squad, what a way to sum up things, and it's a kill streak as well. So this team has been unstoppable in the map of Miramar.
Absolutely. Studs tried their level best. Unfortunately, losing one of their players due to disconnection is not something that they would like. We'll talk about this and more, and how Atomic Wild have made a comeback from their first day right after this short.
The Crucial Pro DDR5 RAM kit comes with a sleek, modern look that will complement any build. But aesthetics aside, it's the performance that really matters. So let's dive into it. The default JEDEC timings are 46, 45, 45, but it does come with 2 XMP and Expo settings for those looking for a little more performance. With XMP 3.0 Profile 1, you can push the speed up to 5600 mega transfers per second. If you prefer a slightly lower speed but tighter timings, Profile 2 offers 5200 mega transfers per second at 42, 42, 42 timings. We've run some benchmarks and stress tests to give you an idea of how it performs. In general, dropping the speed and tightening the timings with the second XMP/Expo profile yielded better results for us on our test system. Paired with a Ryzen 7800X 3D, we saw anywhere from a 1 to 5% performance bump depending on workloads. All in all, the Crucial Pro DDR5 64GB RAM kit by Micron is a fantastic choice for first-time builders and enthusiasts alike.
When are you gonna upgrade your system? Alright, let's do this.
Once there was a hunter who saw what others could not. With a magic case in her backpack, she roamed with wild abandon into the great unknown. Her gaze inescapable, her reflexes lightning fast. When armies swarmed, she went through. With eyes open wide, hands steady, holding, watching, capturing everything in sight.
Pro DDR5 RAM kit comes with a sleek, modern look that will complement
You got me in pieces, 'cause you know you're my muse, you're my weakness. I'll do anything, anything for you. I'll do anything, anything not to lose you. So I'll keep my mouth shut. Cause having you is such a rush. Got me feeling so used. Got me acting confused. Like I don't know myself, baby, you're pulling through it. Cause loving you is. Ooh. Cause loving you is. Living in black and white, the way you look at me, yeah, it stops time. Baby, you're my lifeline, so close, oh, we're so intertwined. I'll do anything, anything for you. I'll do anything, anything not to lose you. So I'll keep my mouth shut. 'Cause having you is such a rush. Got me feeling so used. Got me acting confused. Like I don't know myself, baby, you pull me through it. 'Cause loving you is. Ooh. 'Cause loving you is. Got me feeling so used. Got me acting confused. Like I don't know myself, baby, you pull me through it. 'Cause loving you is. Ooh. 'Cause loving you is. 'Cause loving you is.
God bless, we're breath in these runs. Life too short to play it on speed run. Only get one, no option to rerun. Where Babylon goes, too high to reach some. Down to earth, stay grinding when storms come. Rat race, only one to run from. Better say cheese, but say split in the funds. Living in the moment, I ain't worried about none. I'm straight chillin', back against the wall, too acquainted with the feeling. Like you lost a mom, find a way if I'm willing. Only fear God, not spreading his lost children. Price on my head, exported a few trillion. Suicide missions, whatever I'm feeling. I'm built different, cruise with no ceiling. Sun shining on me, boy, I'm indifferent. Go! Come on, let's go. I don't know what comes next, but I couldn't care less. I refuse to feel stress. There's no fear in my chest. Hit a boom for my steps. Walk away from the pain I've been through. This feeling I'm feeling is brand new. This is the moment I break through. I ain't really with it back forth. You can keep the hustle, homie. I can't bear it all. Bull-headed in the market like you asked for. Then I saw you move the target like a matador. Come on, I'm ready to go get it like a Labrador. Dog days done and I'm tired of the tug of war. Broke off the leash and I ain't going back no more. I've been better ever after like Barrymore. Hold up, let me reset. Living in the matrix, used to sequence. I cracked the code, popped out the subnet. Walk around like I found a 20, that's a dubstep. Living in the moment, did you notice that ain't up yet? You can put the pressure on me, I ain't dropping one sweat. Used to be stressed hard, beating like a drum set. Breathe, stretch, let it go. Everybody need a refresh, go. Come on, let's go. I don't know what comes next, but I couldn't care less. I refuse to feel stress. There's no fear in my chest. Hit a boom for my steps. Walk away from the pain I've been through. This feeling I'm feeling is brand new. This is the moment I break through. I don't know what comes next, but I couldn't care less. I refuse to feel spirit, you never been tamed. Let's go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. After a small little break, we are here at the Esports Club Gauntlet Season 2, powered by Crucial, by Micron, our GPO partner Zotac Gaming, alongside our media partner is Gossip.gg. It's gonna be me, Auzora Aiden, alongside Universe. We've already witnessed one game online, and it has been absolutely amazing. This time, Toxicity could not showcase their gameplay at all, but yeah, our previous game winners, it is gonna be Atomic Wild.
Yeah, Atomic Wild came in with a brand new fresh face. They took on a little bit of an aggressive strategy today, and it seems like their second day of play is for them to bump things up, get on a little bit of I would say healthy play style. Not be a little more passive, have a great balance of holding off pushes. But once again, the one thing that I really unfortunately did not see as much as we talk about the map summary is going to be Studs losing out on their opportunity of window again, because they finished in the top 2. They had 2 players left. Unfortunately, their third had disconnected, and the last 2 members who were alive became extremely fragmented, and they just were basically isolated and killed.
Well, true that. I mean, mishaps happen here and there, but ultimately it was Atomic Wild who went ahead, got the winner chicken dinner. Match summary for all of you. Well, every single thing is out there. You can understand what just happened in the map of Miramar. The amount of damage, it's 11,000, and the longest distance, well, okay, it has been a bit more, at the lower side. 414, more like 404.
Well, we will hopefully see something better in the matches to come. We, of course, have both these maps that just went by being played once more in a bit, but after, of course, Tego. So we've got another game right now coming up, but before that, let's have a look at the stats of the team that just of course, took a nice little dinner home. Now we've got Atomic Wild Esports with a solid, honestly great performance
13
here.
kills.
Yeah, 13 to their name. They've gotten the chicken dinner as well, so 23 points overall. And Toxicity in the last game had 21, 23 for this team. This is, this is the one little game that they always need across the 5. That's gonna give them that little bounce, because if they're able to find, those 20-pointer games, it makes up for so much of those, 6-point, 7-point games that you need consistently. Because then you can actually let 1 or 2 games be a little bit more, calm. Let's have a look at the MVP as we do talk about this team more, because I think that the overall expectation of Atomic Wild has been a little bit of a mid-table team, but this game showcases that, they were just kind of hiding their true potential.
Well, they're born for more, and Gotham definitely has to get the crown for the MVP, and that was very lovely out there, Universe, the way you put things down together. Yes, it's completely out there, all the teams, the way they've been playing, and the breakdown, absolutely perfect. Atomic Wild, the way they have just gone ahead, gotten this winner chicken dinner, it showcases a lot of potential. They always know how to keep the entire team intact. I would really love to see them carry this momentum forward. Moving forward, it is going to be match 2 standings. Atomic Wild, like Universe mentioned, 23 total points onto their name, and Studs, they're sitting with 18 points in the 2nd place.
Yeah, for the first time, there's not that much of a gap between. Actually, for the second time yesterday, there was another game as well. But I feel like this is actually one of those games that's the first and second place have really successfully dominated the entire lobby here. While yes, of course, there is a 5-point gap between those two, but the kills do not say anything different about the top 2 teams, because I feel like in that last 10-minute stretch where they were constantly barraging bullets on every team, they had so much, great map awareness. They were able to take multiple fights at the same time, devote their attention to proper fights, I would say. They knew which team fights to take, especially that one, I believe, which was Studs against Mean Machines. I feel like they could have lost that, but that retreat, they had what I believe a 10-second window. They had a 10-second window where they could rotate back on top of that hill, which was a really great decision in my opinion, because Mean Machines got confused. Why? They had to rotate. The zone was pushing in. They were getting into their vehicles. They were getting forced to rotate, and that's
Right.
exactly when Deaththrill started to, push down with his DMR, and he did a really great job of, finishing them off when they were least expecting it. So that's the presence that they, both were shown by Atomic Wild and Studs.
Moreover, having the cover towards the height, right? That is one thing which the team always knows. In the creeks of Miramar, you always have to have that height advantage alongside the trench to make you safeguarded with all of these bullets coming towards them. Mean Machine, unfortunately, they were down right at the dead center. They could not do much. They just had one house, one real estate, and after that, the circle, when it clenched in, when it got closer, they could not do anything. They got claustrophobic, and after that, you could see what the result is.
True.
Yes, the second place was taken by Studs. I mean, my prediction was very close, but Atomic Wild, man, they were wildcats out there. They just lunged, leaped, and they just clawed their way through.
Absolutely. A bit of a letdown from Open Reflex, who got out of the game pretty early as well.
Yeah.
I thought, them and Oski were two teams I was looking at, maybe to have a, jump out game. But no real springs attached to their feet in this one. We'll find out if the next one is going to be any different. Tego is going to be coming up next, and Studs have shown consistency. 2 games in a row they've been at it in terms of kills. They've gotten their points secured, and they're showing why they've got matters of the champion inside them. Before we head in, what do you expect? Can Studs get it this time?
Yeah, definitely. They're going to get it this time. Definitely. Top 4 is one of the things where they're going to be aiming forward as well. But hopefully they get that winner chicken dinner, because it's attached with a really good point, man. 10 points to their name. Hoping that things can fall good for them. This team is going to move forward with Atomic Wild, the previous game winners. Where are they going to head? What's it going to be? This time, is it going to be a slow approach? Oh, what is going on? From east side to the west side, that was the northern hemisphere.
Yeah. I feel like it is a pretty decent flight path, but of course in Tego, these flight paths don't really matter because you can pretty much glide to one end to the other. You can cover almost 75% of the map by just, taking a bit of a slightly more longer stride if you're a little slow with it. But what we can see at the moment is that Atomic Wild have taken a bit of a late drop here, and they're going towards, I believe, Fishing Camp, or even a possibility towards Hosan Prison, if at all.
It's going to be tough.
Absolutely, it is Toxicity. A bunch of vehicles secured by them, a little bit in the middle of nowhere, as they, I don't think have decided where they want to go. Shipyard's completely empty. Nobody, even though it was a really open and easy spot to handle, nobody's really gone there. Let's have a look at where the zone.
Southern side.
It feels like it might be on towards the top left. I feel like it's going to be
So the
towards
first
Studs.
island or the second island?
Oh, never mind. It's
Oh.
extreme left at the bottom. Well, close enough, I guess. Haku going to be the happiest team there, as they're in Hapo, and that's pretty much, I think camp till the end kind of a place, unless, of course, somebody comes in to slam them. Atomic Wild right now, pretty spread out, as you can
Very
see.
spread
And
apart.
they're taking fights up against, I believe that's Open Reflex. It is with the SLR that Gotham is trying to find that player gliding away from him. But Fishing Camp is where they're going to have to let them pass by for now.
Well, true that. It's not going to be that great of a location to go ahead, get those weapons, but still they're trying to get that initial point of contact being done right, dusted. Couple of shots against OR, but nothing land. And now they know that the entire real estate is there for them. All free to loot. Atomic Wild, the previous game winners, what are they going to do this time around? A bit of a mix and match here. As I can see, Sandwich Slayer is going ahead for the perfect composition. The DMR alongside the assault rifle. So yeah, it's one of the things which the current teams are using. It's a meta, as all these recent players say.
Yep. Welcome to Minas. Not really the best game for them in the previous one. They did manage to come up a little bit. They were amongst, I believe, that top 10, but no real decision-making choices were given to them that, allowed them to get a couple of points. And now maybe they're looking for something new, a little bit different. Aggressive fights, a possibility. And it seems like there could be one, as I speak about it, up against the Knights, and it's going to be
Bakipo
Oski.
aiming? Where is he aiming?
I think he doesn't know. He's just kind of doing a bit of reconnaissance. He's not quite sure where these players are. Maybe he's expecting somebody to be on the outside. He's just going to make sure that he covers up every base possible. He's got his teammates coming up behind him. Josefa is right on his tail, but Paki Pro is in a little bit of a danger zone right now in my opinion. Dirt Diver, if he does spot him out, he's going to be singled in here. And I don't think they actually know that Oski is in that little boundary on their eastern flank.
Well, true. Oski for now not taking any shots. They don't even know whether the opponents are there or not. The Knights, for now, have they spotted? Nope. It's still going on. Paki Pro being the scout for the team, trying to gather the information. He did spot a couple of vehicles, and I believe it's going to be a retreat coming in from the entire team. Dirt Diver on the other corner. It's going to be a deja vu moment. He has a Panzer Frost in his hand, and he knows that the team is right in front. It's big information, but the bullets is one thing which he needs to stack up in his bag. Does have a level 2 backpack, and I believe it can store heck a lot of ammo. As we know, last time as well, I could see from, I believe it was Team Starts itself. The AKM, it was literally running down, twinkling with all of those, ammos. So might as well just stack it up, right?
Yep, why not indeed. Danny, he's going to make sure that the... Oh, I thought he was actually going to take out the tire from that vehicle, but not
Even
going
I
to go
thought the
for it.
same.
Might realizes he himself might need it for his team. Keeps his aim back into his pocket. There's a spot. Josefa takes on a fight against one of Oski's members. It's going to be Runix. And he's got in between them. Malang is also here. Dirt Diver is a little close to them. He's the closest member from Oski to these Knights members. And he's looking. Oh, he spots a good amount of damage, but he will get knocked himself. It's going to be extreme from top of the roof to find a perfect incision point as he was distracted by somebody else.
Oh, a nade as well. It's a good molly to follow up things, and Dirt Diver, he's running away. Slowly, all right. He's just crawling away, not running away exactly. But yes, the teammate needs to come through for that revival. Paki Pro going ahead, pushing, pinstering the opponent. And yes, Dirt Diver, he's going to be diving deep into that dirt real soon. Paki Pro checking all the corners, did spot the opponent, and he's just waiting, baiting the entire team to, go ahead, think about reviving their teammates. Panzer Frost being taken out as well. Long range can be very deadly.
Yeah, but he's looking for a clean shot, and he's got nothing. Too many walls around him to actually get a free kill here. He's got the right idea about moving in from the buildings and finding an opening through that, but Rooney is actually too far away from here. And on top of the roof, that's actually smart. Good decision, unless, of course, he gets taken out. Picking one angle and open from the other. Malang is the closest member to him. Panda is a little far away. They're going to be letting go of the Panzer Faust.
Finally.
Good. Actually, that's keeping it safe for themselves, because I feel like if he had held on to it for a little longer, one of these Oski pros would have probably seen him and taken him out instantly, because that weapon is a big hit or a miss, especially if you've got small avenues to shoot into.
Well, that's smart as well, picking up a DMR instead of a Panzer Frost. Extreme getting the information. Mean Machines is going ahead for a rotation being called in as well. It's going to be a long time for them to head towards Hosang Prison. So yeah, that's a really good path for them, but I would really want to see the action being zeroed in the previous two teams itself. Main Machine, the rotation, even though it's very crucial. There you go, the Knights. The fight is still being called off, and there you go, there's another team in the midst of all of this action. Team Fortunate 4, do they have the information? Yes, they do. Shots been taken. One player down, the other one is about to go down as well. Question marks, just making a run for the money. Two players knocked. Paki Pro going ahead, a big nade. Shuts down Motua, and Fortunate 4 has been eliminated. They wanted to go against Josefa Knight, the Knights, but they couldn't do anything.
Hold on, where the hell did they even come from? They were nowhere near this.
They're from the blank.
And they just came in and they just they got wiped altogether.
They got devoured.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not quite sure. They got the first knock. They actually got two. And then there was such a great play from Paki Pro. Extreme was... Extreme also did his bit, and now they've gotten a bunch of free kills. Even though they've lost a player, it's pretty much okay. And now Oski looking to maybe find a couple of wounded players here and take them out if possible.
Malang is going way too slow. He's planning and plotting on the way itself. Mira Panda. His Panda. Still getting the information. What is Extreme doing? He needs to get this sight. He needs to understand what's going on the tin. Panda still holding it down to the wire. He's still crouch peeking in order to dodge all of those bullets. What's he in the Matrix? Yeah. Currently planning the same. The team going head to head, trying to avenge the fallen comrade. Gonna take some pills alongside some energy drink just to regain the lost HP. Yes, the zone is coming in. It's getting zeroed in. And Extreme, what's he doing? He doesn't know where Malang is.
How is he not spotting him?
Shot had been taken down.
How is he not How has he not seen him? I'm not quite sure how. It's pretty clear he was right in front of you.
Yeah.
I feel like he's probably looking at his map or something. I'm not quite sure, but that's a loss for the side of the Knights. And one by one, their numbers keep dwindling. Yes, they take
That's
out
a nice nade.
Fortunate 4, but they've got nothing more to secure here. Malung's going to keep them busy while the rest of the teammates join him quickly. He does take in a chunk of damage, but that's okay.
This is big.
He's still healing up. The bags
He
keeping
can be
him
taken down.
safe from the zone. That's a great knock, and here come the remaining 2.
Well, Danny just going ahead and making Malang pay for what and all since he has done. Khan and his teammate being alive. It's a 2v2. Panda still waiting it out. He does have what is called the zone deceiver. He can easily take those damage, but not for long. The Knights, unfortunately, they're gonna be eliminated as Oski are gonna annihilate them. This is so anticlimactic. Just a couple of nades and things getting over. Well, Panda, for the best.
Yeah, Oski. They will be able to get away from that entire altercation, albeit that, they did have a third team almost join them and try to make things more interesting. The Fortunate 4, clearly not at all fortunate, losing their entire squad in such a, honestly, a disappointing way. It's going to be a little, kicking them in the nuts kind of thing, I'm pretty sure they're not going to like how that went down because they had the advantage. They had one player on top of the roof. They had 3 on the bottom. They were taking, I would say, decent fights, but one nade on top took out that player with the DMR, and the rest was just history. But Oski did really well to make sure that, they find the most opportunistic time and made the best out of that entire altercation as they come out.
Wow, look at his DMR go all automatic. Instant clicks all across. He knows that the team is near the vicinity. For now, there's one player, which is Bomb, has been taken out. The first game was absolutely amazing for him. But later on, teams have understood that if this person is still alive, then there's hope for Top City. Okay, open reflex, assassin forever. This time he has safely ejected the car. And Ace Lust, EXO, they're going to be taken right off the bat. This is a big upset, a big blow, where open reflex finally get back into the game.
Well, EXO going down in the 15th position. Last game, they finished off at the last position. Well, at least this is some sort of an improvement, you could say. Finishing just one place above, but not an improvement that they can be proud of. Toxicity, they've already lost their most impactful member from game 1, Bolbam, who did get 9 frags and 1,600 plus damage in that first game. Is no longer available in Tego. Atomic Wild are continuing their absolute domination, it seems, on the other end of the map as they've taken out ORK, who once again, I was expecting them to be a little different this time around, have gone for an early exit. And 12 minutes down, 13 actually. We've already lost 4 good teams here, and more to follow.
Well, true, but the healthy ones are still out there. Atomic Wild, the previous game winners, all eyes on them, and they're performing, man. My, oh my, every single time just going ahead, giving that deadly blow to the opponents. It's a big statement. Finally, I can see Revenant as well. Lot many threes, a sign, indication where this team is also going to go ahead, try and find some kind of points here in the map of Tego. Atomic Wild, yet again, they're going toe-to-toe against Toxicity.
Sandwich Slayer already got one down, and that's going to be Barrel God. And while he's done that, he's going to try and wrap them around. But Star, he's got a good angle. He was the one actually wrapping him around. And Sandwich Slayer is going to be taken out of the picture. Atomic Wild lose their first player in 2 maps. And it's going to be Sandwich Slayer. 4 points still already on their hands, and they're going to be able to look out for more as the first fight comes in. Thumb takes out Barrel God again, and this time it's not going to be easy for him to get revived back up again. A lot more damage. He's going to go down to the last couple of seconds of his life. Oh! Unless, of course, his teammate takes him away, gives him a life of advantage, but no, it's not going to happen. And Toxicity have been belittled to the last member standing, who has to just listen to his teammates' screams on top of the hill that he's at the bottom of.
Well, True is running away for his life, but the jumps is not going to help him that much, but okay. The bullets running out definitely will do, but Gautam rounding him up and shutting Raftar down. There goes the hopes of Toxicity to create some more conundrum or problems. Name is Shadow, error 404, bad choice. As Atomic Wild, they're already prepped up for all such kind of shenanigans.
Yep. Shadow is actually in a bit of an open spot while he's got Tommy running in to try and help him. You got Micro from Atomic Wild go around them and play a little bit of a cheeky game. But the problem is they're being flanked by OR at the moment. Open Reflex is coming in right now on their flank, and I think Micro spotted them. While Era are currently completely surrounded by smokes and they're completely safe, the back end of Atomic Wild is in trouble. They're about to be a big, nice ham sandwich.
They have no idea what's going to hit them. SKJ Max did manage to shut down Gautam, and Atomic Wild, the 3-man squad is not looking that tight at this point of time. Every single one of them just running forward, trying to save Gautam. It's the second knock where I can see Gautam falling, and Open Reflex, they have nothing to do with this fight. They're running away. They're not even curious onto what's going on. If they had a little bit of idea what's happening, they could have easily gotten 3 points onto the name, as Gautam is way too low on HP.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they actually chose to hold back. It's not that bad of a decision because they're hoping that, you know, they get the best opportunity. They've got no sight of right now on them. And that's exactly why they're going to be holding on. Maybe thinking that Atomic Wall, they're going to, you know, come back. They're going to retreat because they're taking so much pressure, which means they will come back, and that's exactly what they're waiting for. They're ready for it. One by one, they're heading in towards the crosshairs of Open Reflex. Assassin did spot one there, and he's going to run back even further. It's a little surprising. They still not ready to take this fight, it seems, even though they've got 4 players. 2 actually right here, not 4.
Big mistake.
Oh, they're going to let them escape. Oh, no way. Atomic Wild are actually going to be able to get away from here.
It's a big mistake from the likes of Open Reflex. This did stay hidden, but those shots of FAMAS are not going to be landing onto any of the opponents. Gautam, yet again, reverse gear with that car. Man, come on, what are you thinking? He's knocked on the ground. He's bleeding way too fast. It's like the 4th knock, and he's not going to survive this hit. Try him.
Open Reflex getting a little bit of pressure from Atomic Wild. Domi's going to be coming in. Oh, actually, he's actually chasing Atomic Wild. And that's going to be a problem for them, I'm pretty sure, because he's going with full confidence. He might just run over them. On the other end, we've got the Studs taking in their first bit of bout after the first 2. It's going to be the first knock onto Error 404. And that's going to be a successful finish as well. And I feel like the Studs might be able to do something better this game around, because Atomic Wild are just about 30 health points away from extinction. And it's going to be their end right here. Open Reflex will be taking them out. It's going to be Ziggin, as Open Reflex put up 7 on the board. And Atomic will leave with at least 7 as they leave this game.
Well, true that, but far off. Death Trail alongside Mansab. They're doing a lot of damage. Retired Bolter on the other corner. He has an AWM as well, so big damage can go all across the map. Death Trail Well, he wants to make a play of his life, but there are players who are stuck near the stone. No information quite yet. Retired Bolter getting shot over and out. Finally, Death Thrill shutting down SJK Max, and that's downright dusted. Error 404. Yet again, getting into this map, not able to do anything. It's definitely building up a lot of pressure.
Death throw. Oh, he's gone on 15.
that's
And he's
ballsy.
going to be knocked from far away.
How far was this?
Pretty far, I'm sure, because they're almost across an entire water body. We'll find out how long that kill was. Maybe this could be the longest kill of this game. But it's going to be Josh to take down one member from the studs. And that's actually a solid hold here. But look at who's right next to them. They've got Haku, who have just occupied a single household and not really keen on getting out of here and maybe going on an aggressive foot to challenge this team. That passive gameplay is not going to give them any qualification points as much as they would hope. Death Duel's already left the server. He's gone down to the zone. Monsop will be revived in just a bit, unless, of course, Retired Bolter is not able to take him into the zone. He's going to carry him. The zone's about to eat him up, and he's gone.
Oh, Mansab.
He tried to get to safety instead of getting into the zone first. He was scared of the fact that one more of those players from Josh Esports would actually hit them with their bullets. But no inflicting damage came in except the zone itself that's going to gobble up his final teammate. And
He's still alive and kicking, man. Retired Bolter with the AWM, the silenced AWM. It's a lot of damage being dealt. He has a shield deployed right in front of him as well. It's a good call from his likes, but his vest, it's way too low, man. One shot, it'll get cracked up, and after that, it's just gone. Poof.
what are these guys doing here?
They're
What's
chilling.
They're just sitting right next to it. Nobody's even looking at anything.
They're looking at the boots.
They're taking off their shoes. And they're just hoping that, hey, maybe we just finish in the top 4. We do an NKT here.
Oh, you mean Manoj, right?
Of course.
They're pulling off a Manoj. I see. Open Reflex for now has slight a bit of information here that Retired Bolter is just waiting out there. He has nowhere to go at all. As Open Reflex, they have all the eyes for that one single point that they need, and there you go. Studs have been eliminated. It's a big frag fest for Open Reflex as they could shut down multiple teams, and not just small teams, big teams like Atomic Wild.
Yeah, finally it seems like Haku decide to take a step out into the sun, and they're like, you know what, I think
What happened to Redo?
we've been a little too much inside the house. Time to touch some grass here. Josh Esports, I'm not quite sure they actually know about these players being right up next to them. And I feel they might be in trouble. Wait, did we just see one of the Haku players just die to the zone?
Yeah, they did. That's what I'm saying. What happened to Redo?
I think he disconnected. I'm pretty sure there's no other reason why. But in front of their eyes, it seems like Josh Esports are going to be able to get away from this little compound, go a little bit deeper into the zone. But Haku are right behind them, and I'm not sure they know this yet. If I Am From Nepal jumps upon that bus, he's going to be able to actually find 2 easy frags here.
With the likes of it, I don't think so he's going to do it because they want to play it very passive. Just go ahead for those placement points, and in the midst, if they get a couple of kills, they'll be very happy. But sitting with just 0 is just going to give them no confidence whatsoever. Rolly trying to slowly roll and reach in towards us inside the circle. It's a good call, and I'm from Nepal. He's safe. He's tucked in safe, all nice and dandy, checking the grass, checking the ground. No information upon what's going on outside the world. He has not left the compound just yet.
Yep, they haven't, because they're waiting for Josh Esports to actually move in further. Now they've seen where the zone is, so they're going to hold on and move while the zone moves along with them, and then take down Josh Esports at the last second. That's probably their game plan at the moment. While towards the other extreme end of the zone, you've got Welcome to Minas taking on everybody in front of them, and they've got just a couple members. Jishnu is still alive from the opponent's side, who's just lying down in that little spot. And here comes Team Haku. Finally, it's going to be Nepal. I Am From Nepal. I wish I could know what his name is. I know where he's from. Just
Well,
a,
yeah.
you know, maybe a birth certificate or, you know, gaming certificate, whatever you want to call it. Give him a little bit of information to us. What is your name? You're going to take the vehicle. You're going to run
Outside
out.
the circle.
Has the vehicle just got stuck? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we're just
Nah.
continuing. Open reflex, getting their players back on their feet as Josh here trying to take on Domi from Open Reflex. And they're the only other four-man squad apart from Welcome to Minas.
Well, true. 5 teams still alive, and Josh Esports, they know where the players are rotating from. But what is going on?
What is he trying
What
to do?
is going on? Haku not at all prepared for what just happened. This is a big. Like, what?
I don't know why he didn't try to shoot back. Instead, he went to prone and threw down a smoke and didn't even bother taking out his weapon to shoot where the bullets were coming in from. Anyway, that's Team Haku leaving us with a bit of a comedic exit there. As Open Reflex want to close up shop with double digits. They're looking for one by the players of Josh once again. It's been a constant fight between Domi and these two players. And his Mini 14's dealt quite a bit of damage to them so far. He's hoping that his teammates are covering up for the rest, and they actually are. They've got a pretty good spread across that western flank of the map, whilst they've gotten a shot onto W Team AM as well. This is actually a really good scenario because two of Minas' members are down, and Open Reflex are right now in the open shot to win this game.
Well, true. They have a shot to win it, but it's all about Josh Esports as well, right? So many smokes being landed right across, and Domi here has no sight onto what's going on through the smoke. Obito plays, still playing it smart. Josh Esports making the way towards top 4. It's a big statement. Error 4, not 4. They're also lingering around, but try to YT. He is gonna knock down a couple of players of Welcome to Minas. They were healthy as they could see, but right now they have 2 man surviving. This can be a really good game for Open Reflex unless they are gonna be taken down by the other 2 teams.
Reflex, they've still got their shots and eyes trained upon Josh Esports. It's not going to be easy to flush them out, but the zone is probably going to be helping them because those they've already lost Obito. They've lost Obito, and that's going to be the Russian assassin's going to just get in with his car, and that smoke is not going to help them for too long.
Second.
But Minas comes in from behind. It's going to be Sumit to try and fold them while they go and focus on one particular team. Can he clutch out a 2v4 here?
Well, it looks very tough as the circle keeps closing in. Look at Domi going ahead. Aggressive shots been taken through the smoke. Even though nades are being bounced right at him, he's still alive. Kicking, Domi shutting down Josh Esports. Try to YT, even though he's so low on the green, on the ground, begging for mercy, it won't work out. The entire team is very healthy, and going up against just one member of Welcome to Minas, it's going to be way too easy.
Yep, it's the final player left here, and he's out in the open. Atik, he's got 5 to his name, but he needs a little bit more. He's going up against Assassin. It's a 1v1 for the moment here as he heals himself. Assassin needs a better shot. He's going to go around
he's
him.
gonna get it.
But he's going to be his teammate to finish things off. The chicken dinner taken into their hands. Open Reflex will find at least one chicken dinner as they were one of the squads coming into this as one of the top dogs.
Well, true that. Open Reflex in the first season, they got multiple winner chicken dinner. But for now, in the season 2, they have finally gotten one after day 1. So yeah, all of the breakdown right after the break. Don't go anywhere.
The Crucial Pro DDR5 RAM kit comes with a sleek, modern look that will complement any build. But aesthetics aside, it's the performance that really matters. So let's dive into it. The default JEDEC timings are 46, 45, 45, but it does come with 2 XMP and Expo settings for those looking for a little more performance. With XMP 3.0 Profile 1, you can push the speed up to 5600 megatransfers per second. If you prefer a slightly lower speed but tighter timings, Profile 2 offers 5200 megatransfers per second at 42, 42, 42 timings. We've run some benchmarks and stress tests to give you an idea of how it performs. In general, dropping the speed and tightening the timings with the second XMP/Expo profile yielded better results for us on our test system. Paired with a Ryzen 7800X 3D, we saw anywhere from a 1 to 5% performance bump depending on workloads. All in all, the Crucial Pro DDR5 64GB RAM kit by Micron is a fantastic choice for first-time builders and enthusiasts alike.
When are you gonna upgrade your system? Alright, let's do this.
Once there was a hunter who saw what others could not. With a magic case in her backpack, she roamed with wild abandon into the great unknown. Her gaze inescapable, her reflexes lightning fast. When armies swarmed, she went through. With eyes open wide, hands steady, holding, watching, capturing everything in sight.
Come on, put your hands up. It's a new day, one to make everything happen and throw the rest away. You ready? Ooh, I got a plan. Need to put it into motion. Gonna cut to the chase. It could be bigger than the ocean. And if we were smart, and we are who we say we are, then it shouldn't be hard. No, it shouldn't be hard. Sing to the rhythm we love, and dance to the boy on the floor. Write the words of song out, the king break down the door. When pain is staring in your face and you're at the bottom, and the darkness of the night is moving in on you. Oh, when the fears remain far away or alive at the surface, who are you leaning on? Who are you leaning on? And when the worst you can imagine feels like it's coming, who are you leaning on? Is it him or you leaning on? He's like the God for you. He leads you at the moment you fall apart. It's been the same right here from the start. And I'm praying for you, I'm praying for you. That is someone other than him that you choose. But if you do, you better watch out. When the pain stays at your face, you stand at the bottom, and the darkness that you hate is moving on and on you. And the fears remain far away or alive at the surface. Who are you leaning?
Well, come on over. We've got a little bit of a story to tell you now, right? So we just finished off map number 3, and we've gotten another team to win. Open Reflex have taken it. Here's the surprising part for me, right?
Okay.
Again, we've had this a little bit of a swap in terms of quality of teams. Of course, yesterday we saw all the top dogs, right? We saw all the
Definitely.
top dogs play. And on day 1, we saw a lot of the teams who showed that they got some caliber on top, and some of them are not doing that great. Atomic Wild was one of them. Open Reflex was in a little bit of mid of the packet. But now we've seen 2 really great consistent games from Atomic Wild.
Right.
Studs had 2 good games again,
Right.
but not as, I would say, not as great as Atomic Wild did.
Right.
And now Open Reflex have joined the pack. So are these teams good enough to be in that top 8 is my question to you.
Well, these teams definitely promise that they can be towards the top 8. That's true. And slowly, I believe they're building up that momentum.
Okay.
And yes, they will, at the end of the day, will be at the top 8.
Right, okay, we'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at the match summary as we do understand what exactly went through the map of Tego. And not too much to write home about. Okay, I think that was
The longest.
4:55, I believe. Okay, that was, no, I thought it would have been longer, but I kind of had an inkling that it's not going to be as long. Pretty decent, nothing crazy. A little less healing this time around, a little less damage as well. But overall, yeah, pretty standard. Yesterday's Tego was up to almost 13,000 damage.
Well, that's true. That's true. But moving forward, let's go towards the winner chicken dinner statistics, which will scream out how Open Reflex have played the previous game. Zegen has gotten 6 kills. It's high and mighty of him to go ahead, make some big numbers alongside a Try2YT, Domi, Assassin Forever. Good amount of synergy for this entire team, and as you can see, the survival time, it is out there itself. Every single one of them having the same number just says one thing, that the entire team, the squad, was intact till the end.
Of course, and it's not, of course, about just the time that they survived. It's about the way that they were able to manage up that amount of minutes to get them through to the end, because I feel like there were a lot of moments where they could have lost out on some of those points, but they also had opportunities to take more. Let's have a look at the MVP as we do talk about it. One of these was that hill fight up against, I believe it was Atomic Wild, who were sandwiched between them and another. And Zigin was one of the players who was right there alongside, I believe, Assassin. The two-man duo that was there, they were really hesitant to push up that hill.
Yeah.
But in the end, it doesn't matter. They get the win. They've got the points that they needed. 15 kills in that game. On top, forgive me, 14 kills in that game. 10 points plus more. And he, of course, was on top of it all. Whilst his teammates were great with the damage, he's been overall great with the number of kills. Let's have a look at the standings as well as we go through this.
Well, that's true. Open Reflex getting those 15 kills have
15,
bumped
right, yeah.
a really good amount for themselves. Total of 25. Welcome to Minas with 14 points. Josh Esports with 12. These are the three teams every single time they're having. It's only 3 teams having that double digit, and later on it's just those single digit action as we move on. Studs did manage to squeeze in 6 total points for themselves, and this is, you know, unlike their gameplay. It's so unlike.
No,
But
I think they are doing okay because particularly that, like I said, right, they had 2 really good games.
well, with the roster they have, it's an amazing roster.
True.
Season 1, they were the champions. They are the defending champions playing today. But the way they're playing it, having 6 points, it's totally unlike them. That's what I'm trying to say.
You know, maybe they're more focused on the fact that they just want to qualify a little bit comfortably than go ahead to
Oh,
just...
repeat the history.
I mean, it could be they've got 2 solid games, or we just saw that they had 2
Definitely.
solid games. They had pretty great kills coming in both games. They finished second as well to get that, and now they've got 6 more. So it's actually much better than you would think any other team, because I'm telling you right now, any of those teams between 9 and 16 would be dying to get the 6 points that they've gotten in every game, because Studs have made more than that.
For example, Ace Lust EXO, Mean Machines alongside Arc. But moving forward, I would really want to see what's up with the overall standings, because that's where everything will go down to drain. The effort, is it going to be on the top or the bottom? Studs have likely made it towards the 5th position alongside Toxicity. I mean, Toxicity, the gameplay has been consistent from day 1 to day 2. The transition till the beginning was good, was great, but moving forward, they've been shut down instantly. Atomic Wild, they made their way towards the first half of this page.
Yeah, Atomic Wild have actually crawled into the top 8, which is actually really commendable, given the 2 big games that they had. Quite a good number of kills, quite a good number of placement points as well. A Chicken Dinner on top of that has secured them quite a solid push-up of points. And they're pretty much safe, I think, in terms of keeping themselves in that top, right? If you look at any other team that's come in, of course, Toxicity, who are also at number 6, made a great effort to get up there. And Studs, of course, in that comfortable position of number 5, which I feel like they'll be happy to keep because they've got 1 more day after this to play. So staying in that top 8 is priority. And I think just because it's qualifiers, I don't think they're looking to, you know, dethrone Ruthless.
Oh, there is one team I would really like to tell about, you know, Team Haku. In the previous game, the way they just crawled the way forward, heading towards the 5th position, still not able to get those kill points onto their name. It's a big, you know, mistake. And they're still sitting at 32. If they want to qualify, I would really tell them that suit yourself, gear up, tie your seat belts, buckle up, no matter how many, break a leg. What else can you say? What else? Come on, add more.
A lot more. Okay, break a leg. I don't know, break a wall. You know, dance off. Just, you know, shake it up. Shake it down. Well, I can.
All right. Yes. So ultimately, what we want is Team Haku to go ahead, get a big game for themselves. Because if they do right, it can either be a make or a break for a different team. And the game is going to go live in the map of Miramar yet again. As you all know, the schedule is all jam-packed with the action.
Ah, absolutely. Team Haku, come on. We're going to see you jump up a little bit here, buddies. Unfortunately, that last little fight that you had did give me...
It gave me jitters, man.
It almost gave me an aneurysm with the way they fought it, but I was expecting them to do a lot better. They should have done a lot better. But hey, here we are. Once again, we move into the map of Miramar. Of course, we started off the day with this one on stream. Mean Machine's going to be taking Alcantara all by themselves. They're pretty much isolated there as a lot of these teams, once again, focusing on the crater fields. And Studs going back to their same spawn as last time. La Cabrera, they have gotten a monopoly of being able to loot there, and I think they should be pretty comfortable. While the zone, I feel, could take in a centric part this time. Once again, it's a really similar flight path to the last time. Los Leones, again, inaccessible to pretty much every
I was about to
team.
say the same thing, Los Leones definitely is one of the places where I want the circle to be. But yet again, I believe it's going to head towards water treatment, La Cabrera, alongside Oasis. Yeah, it's very close. And from here on, the action is going to be amazing. El Pozo, surprisingly, nobody has gone there. Some shots being exchanged onto Haku here from Toxicity. They do want to catch some early birds. And we all know, as the saying goes, right? Early bird gets the worm.
Well, we'll find out if it is going to, provide them with the fruit that they need. For the moment, that zone is going to cause a little bit of a slow start to the game because almost every single team is in the zone. And even if they're not, they're just a couple, double-digit meters away from it. So it's not a problem. I feel like they should be able to find, safety spaces pretty quick. Oski, they've got a team already on them, it seems, and it's going to be... Is it the Knights again?
Yep, it is the Knights. They're in the lower floor, and the others are the top floor. Oski, Dirt Diver, he's away from the bunch, but he can give a lot of information onto what's going on in the entire building. And this is something big which I would really want to point out. Oski just preparing for the end game with the shotgun being reloaded as well. And it's single shot. Both of them, both the shells are going to be fired. So
yeah,
close range.
Second time, by the way, that these two are clashing up against each other.
I mean, they've already made it a pact that they have to go against Oski, and that's a really, positive mood set for them. Once they take down Oski, that's pretty much it. They can go ahead, wreak havoc in the entire map.
I kind of feel like they should try. I don't know if this is coincidence or this was planned, but if this is planned from either one of the teams, I feel like they shouldn't be, trying to contest this. Play for a better game, because if the Knights have gone in for this fight, intentionally to try get revenge, it's a little bit of a poor decision in my opinion, because I feel like they are a team that can play well towards the end of the game, and taking on a fight against another strong team early on this quick with no real planning, because they're still stuck in this building. There's no movements being made to outside to try and actually pincer anybody. Oski've got the roof completely covered. They can actually jump off if they want as well.
But yeah, they're now going to take that gamble, as the Knights are going to be prepared to take them down. It's Dirt Diver, onto which the shoulders seem pretty heavy, with a lot of decision making here. He's checking all the corners, the whereabouts of where the Knights can be. On the other corner, there has been some kind of a situation here. All right. There's one player knocked down. And I believe it was,
oh no,
one of the players of Open Reflex being knocked as well.
He went to revive his teammate in the open, and he got shot out because of that. He didn't even drop a smoke. I'm not sure. I don't think he had one.
He didn't have any.
Kashir went in to try and save Jalid. Jalid was 4 HP. He was almost about to bleed out. In the end, he did. And Matni boys are going to be losing in 2 members on the back of that to Open Reflex, who, again, start off on a great footnote here, getting 2 points off the bat. And the remaining 2 of this squad are going to be getting away from San Martin to play a little bit safe right in between Hacienda and this region. And it's better for them if they stick around here for a while, because they need to stay alive. And I feel like they need to get opportunity at the right time rather than create it themselves. Zone's starting to close in now, as we will be finding teams taking up their safety spots now, because pretty much everybody is in the zone. And back we come to the fight that I was more keen about having a look at. Oski, still no real threats being formed on either side. The Knights, it seems like they just don't want to make any moves unless the other one does.
Well, it's going to take a lot of time for them to go ahead, initiate a fight. Oski still trying to play a bit sneaky. If a player comes towards the window, that's where the shotgun shots are going to be unleashed, unleaded. Khan stood waiting for the opportunity, and the team is completely, it is standstill. All right, I can see some movements. Right in front is going to be the Knight in this shining armor. But yet again, the fight has been called off. It's like constant, ups and downs that we're going to go ahead, initiate a fight, let's force this hand, but ultimately they're not doing it.
Yeah, he was just waiting for somebody to come out of that window. And I think the Knights are getting a little antsy here. They might start moving up. They have moved up another floor, and they're throwing a couple of utility pieces around.
You know what this is? It's a cat fight.
It's a cat fight. It doesn't look like it yet. I don't see anybody.
You know how it goes like this? Like,
oh,
yeah. It's just like those.
For those of you who can't see, he's flailing his hands like a child up and down. And that's the definition of a cat fight for him. I don't even know what's a real fight.
Hey, that's a dog fight. That's a real fight.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. Just pulling a leg right here. As the teams are just pulling each other's legs.
They're not really pulling anything, man. They're just
I did see some shots being landed upon one of the teammates. All right, there's some real deal being dealt here. Fortunate for. Finally, I can see 2 points. That is 2 kill points onto the name. This team has been so silent, man.
Well, they did have a good first game. They got, I believe, 6.
I don't think so.
6. Yeah, they did. They got 12 points, I believe, in the first game.
Did they?
Yeah. I remember them having a good first game. That's the only good game that they had.
All right, I believe you.
And now they've taken 2 early on. Open Reflex, another team, of course, the team that we need to have a consistent eye upon if at all they, choose to become our first, chicken dinner winners in a row. They do have the capability to pull it off, and they've already started off on a good foot. Oh, wait, never mind. They've not. Never mind. Wait, they've lost 3 players.
Wait, what?
Yeah, TR2 is the only one left, and he's sitting in that compound we see right now.
Oh my god, this is a big downside for them. So, I mean, he knows that the player is there inside the house, but all of those shots are gone down to the vein. Oh yes, finally we see it. The action unfolds. 2 players knocked on their feet.
Yeah. But it was actually a little bit of help from Matni Boys. They're the ones firing from far away to actually get this, while the Knights are going to be coming up here to take the rewards of the work done by...
It wasn't Matni Boys.
It was actually one of the kills came in. I did see earlier on. One of the Matni Boys did get that knockdown.
That's
and
nice.
Atomic, while joining the party as well. Oski have now been belittled to just 1 member left as...
Baki Pro, he's kind of like whispering in his ears that nope, you cannot fight against me. He right in front of the opponent. It's a big statement. Baki Pro just running for his life now. He doesn't want to force his life for another one here. Dirt Diver, yet again, he's the last man surviving. Malang is slowly just dying out of boredom now. Definitely wanted to be revived, but I don't think so. It'll be an opportunity as no smokes are coming right in front of him. And yes, Baki Pro gets the kill as well. 3 kills already onto their name. And the last man standing, Dirt Diver.
Yeah. 2 knocks that came in on top of that roof that they were sitting on for so long didn't even come from the Knights because they didn't choose to move.
But they stole it.
Yeah, of course they will steal it because the smokes came in that actually protected the opponents from stealing those kills, and then they ran in and got it done. Pretty sneaky play. Again, the Knights smart to hold on for as long as they did. Let Oski make the first mistake, but it wasn't actually even their mistake. because they were just sitting on top of a roof, not expecting somebody from far away to shoot them. And, well, it's happened now. And the Knights have run away with this time's bout between these two teams. Last time it was, of course, Oski who won it. And now it's going to be the Knights.
Yeah, true that. Welcome to Minas. So now, having 3 kills, the information onto where Zergstein is running away. His car is toppling down, and it's a clear shot. He needs to take it. Atik going ahead. Those shots are going to count. 37 damage. Zergstein running very close to death, and his car, it is spinning around, which means his tires have already gone down to dust.
Gone.
Snap Ghost. He's definitely going to take the benefit of the situation and shut down Zergstein immediately.
Yeah, welcome to Minas. Got that incredibly far off 2-2 split. That's given them the opportunity to make sure that Zergstein from Inferno does not survive any longer, and the team itself has been sent to the afterlife.
Atomic Wild. Oh, we can see Wait, what was he doing? Where was he? Why did we not see
I think he wasn't playing all this while. I think they had a sub playing all this while, and that's exactly why he's come finally, my favorite player. It's just in contention with Manoj. But here it seems like there's been a completely different type of fight altogether. The revives coming in through there while we do shift on to watching Team Studs. Well, back we go. Toxicity taking their shots upon Error 404. Jishnu's already gone down. Bolbam's keeping his eye on the rest. He's going to damage their tires. And he spots out Shadow. The headshots not connecting, but the ground shots will. And that's going to be a point secured.
Well, point has been secured already, but he has to enter inside the circle. The zone damage, anyhow, it's just phase 2. It's not that much, but it's just that the safety of the teammates, just to not exhaust all of those, you know, energy boosters, or it be pills, and the med kit. In order to keep that intact for the later rounds, it'll be great for them to enter inside the circle. But yes, it's still the Knights who are going ahead exploring the entire apartment, trying to pick those weapons, because too early they were just invested in the fight against the opponent. They were just constantly waiting it out.
Yeah, and it seems like here Error 404 might actually get the jump on the Toxicity. He's taking out one player, but he's down low as well. Baragot will tag him down a little bit. The heal's going to be coming through from SJK Max. He's going to hold for as long as he possibly can until he finds his opportunity. And there he goes. He somehow sprays him straight down as Error 404 are survived by one player, and a 1v2 here from SJK.
Well, true that. Starts on the other corner, trying to rotate. Death Thrill, he is having a thrill of this chase, way too low on HP. He was running wild in the open, and I'm glad that nobody took some shots on him, as he would have been the first casualty.
Madni Boy is going to take their first bout. Oh, Paki Pro, he's in trouble. The Knights have kind of been pushed out of their little San Martin hiding space in the apartments, and now they've taken damage. Josefa's gone down, will be treated instantly. Not going to be a problem. Covering damage being dealt. Madni Boys, who of course are survived by only 2 players, are not afraid of taking fights, it seems, and they're not going to be retreating away. Not giving too much to the Knights to actually play with here. While they are being flanked at the moment, at the bottom of the screen, you could just see it was the Fortunate 4 who are heading in their direction.
Fortunate 4, they have been so unfortunate with their fights. I believe this time they're picking a good one. Creeping up towards those walls, towards those compounds. Can be a really good decision. Motsu just going ahead. It's going to be Madni Boys under siege. And way too close are these 2 players. What's it going to be? A knock coming through, or just a safe spot for them? I believe Studs They have no clue onto where Welcome to Minas's one player is. Well, Khan gets another knock here. Next CRM. He's in a lot of problem. Paki Pro going ahead. He wants to cook a nade, but unfortunately the player had already pushed through. And Khan is going to take down every single one of them solo-handedly. Question mark sadly has to part ways as that nade was impeccable by Paki Pro.
Final member left, Josefa. The Knights have been absolutely turmoiled with so many problems. They had no rotational qualities available to them in terms of vehicles. They had to run up the little slope in front of them, and they've lost so much value, because of which they're going to lose out on a number of points. Oski, in the end, Dirt Diver, who was there, will be eliminated towards the end. He was trying to rotate out by his own manner. Of course, he's going to get caught out at the end there. Fortunate for going to take their first fight against the Matni boys, who will be taking a bit of a backstep. Nonos, he's going to heal up, but he goes back to fight. Spray comes down. Not going to give too much damage here. Needs to be more precise. We'll try. We'll get the kill, as Nonos will be taken down. And that's going to be the end of Matni boys.
Matni boys, the fight which they had chosen, it did not give them any fruit whatsoever. Atomic Wild, yes, they're inside the circle, safe, healthy, and right in front is Open Reflex. The last man tried to YT. He would definitely want to get some placement points, but unfortunately, I believe that he's going to be taken down in shackles, and the shutdown might come through.
Oh, here we go. Sova main trying to make his aim perfected by getting the one knock already. Ace lost EXO, lost multiple players here, and they're challenging the studs now. Atik, from a little bit of a flanking position, does have an open shot. Mansab in trouble here. He's waiting for him to just sit down. He's going to connect. Nothing! That is a howler, a doozy, as Welcome to Minas will be not happy. Atik will not be happy with what just happened there.
Well, if you snooze, you lose, and that's a prime example. As you could see, Atik could not land any of his shots. It could have been a perfect situation. Team Studs would have been in a really bad situation, but okay, they're all alive. They're kicking ass, and for now, checking all of that corner, trying to understand where the teams are going. They did spot an emergency pickup moving forward. What's it gonna be? Which team is heading where? If they go into the arms of these teams, then I believe they're already into a sandwich situation.
Oh, look at this. He's taking up the zip line. Ruta, that's out of the open. That's really reckless. And he's going to jump down with his parachute now. What in the world is happening here? They're going to try to run away. Oh my god. That is the most daring thing I've ever seen. Because it was so risky. Ruta's fallen off though, so he's been isolated. He's been torn apart from the rest of his team. And now, Welcome to Minas are going to be focusing on him. But by the time they could do that, they've already taken out a little bit of attention from him to the rest of his teammates, who just did go past the entire skyline there. And they're busy with their hands on every part of this team of Fortunate 4.
Well, there you go. We're shutting down Rolly and Haku. This team has not been able to perform at all. Micro, he was outside in the blizzard, and he's been taken down by Mansab. That's the mistake you make. Welcome to Minas could have made a really good game for Atomic Wild to, have a perfect rotation. But no, he did not take those perfect shots onto Mansab, and Mansab is alive. And this man, if he's given a second chance, then he knows how to make it shine.
Well, he's going to try to make full use of his MK12. He's keeping so many tabs. He wants a couple of kills. He's going to give a lot of damage onto Alt Pusher, who's going to be forced away from his angle. That's going to be a little bit of pressure being applied on Atomic Wild in a bit. They've been taking some pretty decent shots, gotten 3 points so far. And while he revives his wounds back to full nursing health, he's got his teammates throwing in a couple of nades to keep... Oh, Josefa. They know he's here. They're going to throw in the nades. He's stuck. He's going to try and spray back. He misses the shot, misses the nade there, but there's more to be done, as he's got another team, Fortunate 4 now, taking up his mind space.
Well, the real estate being claimed by Fortunate 4, and earlier on the way they just went ahead with the zip line, trying to be a bit more ballsy with their moves. It was great. They did end up paragliding towards wherever they wanted to head. Mansab now has a clear idea where the opponents are. Gautam, he was shot upon, but he's still alive. He's kicking. This is mistakes. If it keeps happening, it's not going to look good. Hussefa Knight, he's crawling away from the zone damage nade, and he's successfully going to do so. Instant heal is going to be the call. Try to YT. I don't think so. He can even try something sneaky here. If he did a bit earlier, right, he would have gotten a couple of kills. Hands down, he would have gotten a couple of kills, because Atomic Wilds players were very much invested with Mansab and his team.
Yeah, I feel like he probably would have. But now, TR2, he's just gonna lie down. Take your time. Do not open that, because you're in the zone, my boy. Yeah. You don't need to even do anything except for listen to when you finally hear the players in front of you start shooting in another direction, or you see that they're the ones who've taken in the knock. Until then, he can just stay here, have no problem whatsoever. Maybe play with their minds, unless, of course, Atomic Wild will get... Yeah, they're nervous about this position. I feel like if they push in towards him and take him out, would be a good decision, because otherwise they're always going to have their eyes, you know, kind of turned towards two different directions.
It's not going to be a good decision, because Welcome to Minas alongside Fortunate 4 is just waiting for this move to be initiated by Atomic Wild. The moment they get greedy for this last player, they all are going to lose life. So that's one big health hazard, and they don't want to take this fight.
Well, another fight coming their way. Team Fortunate 4 takes a Welcome to Minas. He's going to be flanking him somehow. He didn't hear them. And one by one, they're going to take them out within blinks. They've absolutely turned Welcome to Minas to Welcome to the Graveyard, who honestly are, you know, presumably in the right place for their death. They are in the graveyard.
Well, yes, they were towards the entire spot. They had the entirety of the real estate, but the backstab, it was way too good, too fine, too perfect. And there you go. Try to YT going ahead. He has shut down Gautam already. Alt Pusher, the last man standing, as Uwe has parted ways with Atomic Wild. Zone damage nade, Hussefa Knight alongside Alt Pusher. What's it gonna be? A prone or a crouch game being on point?
Well, Death Throws keeping both him and Hussefa busy. Hussefa is actually right under Studs right now, and I'm not quite sure that they know he's here. He's playing a really dangerous game of hiding in that little spot on the ridge. But Alt Pusher, he's going to keep himself safe by doing pretty much what TR2 is doing right now from Open Reflex, keeping himself alive until the end.
Why in the open? Why are you healing in the open? Jagat, he is constantly being shot upon. Right now, the team is confident as ever. Studs, they want to see if the deal get the 10-pointer. Alt Pusher! What a way to rendezvous and try to YT. This man has been sneaky. Instant shutdown onto him.
Yeah, but he went out of the zone and gave up his life as well. I think he was worried about Studs taking him away, but he would rather give himself up to the zone, it seems. Studs going to be continuing their slow but steady pace of getting kills. They found 6 now, and look at Fortunate 4. They've gotten 12, and they're in a great spot to probably finish off this game as well. Unless, of course, the Studs with their 3 men remaining can actually pull stuff off. They've taken out Mansab as well. One, they're going to get knocked out. It's going to be Mean Machine's final member, Ironhide, to come in and find the kill onto Khan. He's going to be taken out. And that's another point for the Mean Machines, as this single man has taken the Fortunate 4 out by himself. Hussefa chips in as well from the Knights. How has this happened?
Well, he was prone all this time, and finally he has woken up from that slumber. Previously, we did see try to YT, try and make some kind of a gameplay here. But there you go. He's been taken out. It's even the Fortunate 4 been taken out. Mean Machine And TK, the Knights, with 1 man each, alongside Studs. They're the healthy one out there, having 50% of the team still surviving. Retired Bolter, he's very quick on his scoping, trying to get that information onto where the last 2 players are hiding. And it's a prone angle.
Yeah, Josefa's got a pretty good spot, but so does Ironhide. Look at Ironhide. He's actually dead center in the zone right now, and we're entering into phase 8. 1 more, and it's going to be no more zone circles available, and it's going to be pushing them off. 20 seconds. They're just going to wait for the moment to see how exactly this zone progresses, which direction is going to be pushing them. They're on top of the roof here, and they're still really, really keen about having their eyes trained upon where Josefa just did, of course, did steal that final kill from. So patience is the name of the game right now for both these single squad members. But Ironhide is so lucky to have such a great spot. He can play around that house for so long and just have no problems whatsoever. He can allow them to come to him, play a really cheeky, ratty angle, and get away with it. Because I feel like he's going to survive with no problem. And Josefa's probably going to go out in just about a couple of seconds.
2 players still ratting it out. Down to the wire, 1 minute left for the phase 7 to end. And I don't know, I'm having a strong gut feeling that the circle is going to head towards Team Studs. I don't know. It's like that, you know, the moment where I think that, okay, I believe that Ironhide is in the dead-ass circle, but still, there might be some situations where he's going to be plunged out of it. And it's going to be the game who's going to punish him hard. Retired Bolter has spotted where Josefa Knife had literally shot the shots from. There's a flashbang at the aid, but it's just going to be way too short.
Yeah, he's in the zone, though, so it's not a problem. He's actually pretty safely in that circle. So it's going to be the next one that's going to give him trouble right now. But they know exactly where he is. They know he's here. Unfortunately for them, they've got no nades to actually flush him out of that angle. That he did throw in a flash, but that's about all he had. And the rest is just going to be them maybe holding on for the... Oh, yep. Josefa's pretty much done. Studs and Ironhide, the 2 teams, it's just about an edge of his helmet was visible. They see him. He's going to take just a chip and damage, and he's going to, he's nope, I am not moving from here. There's no possible way he's getting out of this alive.
Until the circle tells him to move, that's when he's going to do it. Death Thrill. Unfortunately, Josefa Knight, what he could do was just stall some time for the likes of this team of Mean Machine. Ironhide, he's still hiding out there. Took some kind of a cheap shot here and instantly went inside.
He doesn't really need to get out of here. He doesn't need to take a shot. He knows he wants the isolated fights, and he actually gives a lot of damage. Retired Bolter down to 4 HP. Well, back 9 HP, forgive me. Backs away from that little bout he just had. And Ironhide here for Mean Machines, looking to deliver them their first chicken dinner. He survived for so long, and the only problem he's going to have right now is the fact that once this zone closes, there's going to be no more hiding spaces for him. The blue zone's going to push both him and his opponents out.
Oh yeah, that's the moment he's waiting for. For now, yet again, he's trying to find a window of opportunity to take those shots against Death Thrill. Death Thrill getting a really good angle. So one thing, understand where the next peak is coming from. And yes, they have zeroed into the location. A good shot being nailed right across. Ironhide, I don't think so he can survive this. He's way too low on HP. And still the team is not planning on pushing. It is smart, it is wise. But it's just giving Ironhide some more time to, reposition himself, because the entire real estate is to his name. The entire villa under his control.
Yeah, pretty much so. He's gone out of it, though. He's come out of it, and he's going to take the first shot from far away. Death Thrill will be given a chunk of damage, as his armor will be taken a bit of a hit. Even his teammates got a really weak armor, but Ironhide still pretty intact with both his helmet and his armor. He's going to change positions once again. Take on top of the hut here. He's got the roof. He could be spotted by Death Thrill. He takes the first peek. This is actually a really good 1v1 if he does get the knock. It's going to be absolutely insane. Out goes a flash once again. Forgive me, a smoke actually, as they survive to give retired Bolter a bit of space to move in forward.
Retired Bolter for now just inching it up, zeroing in. Ironhide, he's still waiting it out there. He has the molly to work things out as well. If the push comes to shove, all he needs to do is deploy it and he can bait it out. Just go for a trade or 1v1 situation being created. Ironhide taking those shots, but unfortunately none of them hit. As the team who won the Season 1 is definitely going to wreak a lot of havoc. Team Studs taking the winner chicken dinner in the map of Miramar.
Absolutely. The penultimate map goes to the champions of Season 1. We're going to be coming right back after this short break to break down how they took it all and where they will stand at the end of today's overall standing.
The Crucial Pro DDR5 RAM kit comes with a sleek, modern look that will complement any build. But aesthetics aside, it's the performance that really matters. So let's dive into it. The default JEDEC timings are 46, 45, 45, but it does come with 2 XMP and Expo settings for those looking for a little more performance. With XMP 3.0 Profile 1, you can push the speed up to 5600 megatransfers per second. If you prefer a slightly lower speed but tighter timings, Profile 2 offers 5200 megatransfers per second at 42, 42, 42 timings. We've run some benchmarks and stress tests to give you an idea of how it performs. In general, dropping the speed and tightening the timings with the second XMP/Expo profile yielded better results for us on our test system. Paired with a Ryzen 7800X 3D, we saw anywhere from a 1 to 5% performance bump depending on workloads. All in all, the Crucial Pro DDR5 64GB RAM kit by Micron is a fantastic choice for first-time builders and enthusiasts alike.
When are you gonna upgrade your system? Alright, let's do this.
Once there was a hunter who saw what others could not. With a magic case in her backpack, she roamed with wild abandon into the great unknown. Her gaze inescapable, her reflexes lightning fast. When armies swarmed, she went through. With eyes open wide, hands steady, holding, watching, capturing everything in sight.
dusk till dawn. I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn. I'm digging my way at the grave. From dusk till dawn. I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn. I got to hell to raise. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn. From dusk till dawn. They say I'm young, they say I'm dumb, but what they don't know, it's where I've been and who I am, all the ways I've grown. Blood and the sweat, tears and regret, made me hard as stone. On my own, on my own. Put the work in, yeah, I earned it. It's my destiny. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Do a double take, see me on fire, see that I can't break. Knew I'd be great, knew I would rise through all of the pain. All of the love, start with it now, keeper of all faith. Never changed. Put the work in, yeah, I earned it. It's my destiny. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Put the work in, yeah, I earned it. It's my destiny. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Let's get it.
Feel like I'm in danger, I can't seem to get you out of my head. We stayed up all night talking about our differences in your little bed. Now today
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the final match of the day. We're heading back to Erangel. Now, it's been quite the story building up for the last couple of days, but today has been particularly about those teams that were missed out in the first couple. And I feel like having teams like Atomic Wild come up the way they did, Toxicity with the one big game, not having as many repetitive, high-ended games, but consistently putting up at least 4 or 5 points per game, has shown us that there are some teams that can compete with the likes of Ruthless, with the likes of Hawk, with the likes of Uncrowned Kings, right? Now, these teams have shown today that they can do it. But in the final game, we expect one more banger of a performance. Who are you looking at for that?
Well, I already told you that it's going to be Team Studs going ahead, getting that winner chicken dinner in a previous one. But moving forward in the final map, I believe Let me think. Let me think. All right, Oski? I would go for Oski instead.
Well, we'll have a talk about Oski as well because I feel like they could have done a lot more, and I presume that it was a team that I was looking at. But here's something that's gonna excite you. Look at the screen: 678 meters. Long. I don't know where that.
Let's
came
go!
from. The damage has taken a dip. Actually, we've gone down to 4 digits, but under compensations fact, we've gone 100 meters, 100 and
Who was
50.
this lad? Who was this lad? I definitely want to see that. 678.7 meters.
I'm actually a little weirded out about the number of knocks and kills. It's how are the number of knocks less than the number of kills?
Well, I believe
Is that supposed to happen?
Yeah, it can happen. Like whenever a knock comes through, they have instantly gone ahead, finished them.
Right, but that will still equal the number of kills, won't it? Because you're knocked and then you get killed. So this is like one of those those moments that where you get that song. Well,
It seems like a boss fight to me.
Well, it is what it is. Well, the players have made Azora really happy with the
Definitely, man.
longest kill distance. Let's have a look at the match itself. Who is the chicken dinner? Of course, we know who the chicken dinner is.
Yeah.
Going to.
Yeah.
But have we seen their stats?
No, I don't think so. We
No,
have.
We're going to be looking at their stats in just about a second because I thought we were going to look at the MVP before we looked at him, but
the gameplay has been very flashy. It has been very flashy. They did take things slow later on in the end circles. The way they just went ahead as a dominating force, even though it's not that big of a kill as we could see. By Fortunate 4, I mean, the way this went ahead, I guess it was a 13-pointer or a 12-pointer coming from their corner. But unlike Studs already got the 10-pointer of Winner Winner Chicken Dinner alongside some kills here and there, which is approximately 7 to 17 total points. And that's good. That's a decent start, decent stuff coming forward from Team Studs.
that's actually almost equal to the total number of points that even Fortunate 4 put up, because if they've got 12, they got 4 placement points. They've got 16, which is pretty much this, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
so it's a evenly shared points game. Although Studs are known for doing a lot more, but getting that chicken dinner, of course, it's the second one for them. They're gonna be pretty happy with jumping up another 15 points on the table. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to breach that 100 mark today, because they were at 74 before we started this game. So they've jumped up to 89. No, actually they can.
They can. They definitely have bumped up to the triple digit. But Motu, he's going to be getting that MVP. Team Fortunate 4. The frag was absolutely... They were fragmenting every single time.
Yeah.
And they have taken so many teams by storm. And this is unlike their performance. They have never been so explosive. All of a sudden, putting the car onto the 5th gear and being like, you know what, it's all right. Whatever happens, we're still going to perform. And that's one thing which Team Fortunate 4 has showcased. They have a lot of potential, man, since Season 1. But I don't know why they're not unleashing it. Why are they worried, man?
Well, maybe it's a little bit of, I would say, the fact that are they taking the right fight, or are they taking, a rotation that needs to be necessarily put in place. Okay, and that's exactly why I feel like they've taken that route where now finally they feel comfortable. The game they feel comfortable, they're gonna put up numbers like we see on screen right now. 13 frags to their name. Pretty much exactly the same game as Studs, except for placement points. So that is actually commendable from Fortunate to extract as many points as the winner of the game itself. And not too much separating the top 4. Just 7 points. 12 for Knights. Mean Machines at 10. Of course, they were survived so long by Ironhide. And finishing second gave them the extra 2 points that they would have gotten, anyway, instead of perishing earlier.
Kudos to Huzaifa as well, being the last lone survivor of the Knights.
Yep.
Yes, he did do a lot. Significant damage being dealt as well. And moving forward, I'm very much, under the impression that Acelust EXO alongside Infernal Gaming, man, why are they sitting at a big fat 0? This team, the moment it dropped down to the map, they had a really good real estate, they had the control, but the fights, yet again, being chosen by them, it's not that wise, man. Most of the teams are washing off hands from the map just because of the amount of, the techniques they like to, put in, the strategies they like to put into the game, and they just lose it against the team who's so solid, so concrete. So that's one big mistake coming forward from them.
Yeah, I feel like it's been an off day for both these teams here. Infernal actually had I would say a semi-okay-ish first day when they played. And coming here, they've actually gone out pretty quickly in multiple different games.
True.
And it's just been a really bad day, and even for Acelust EXO. I hope that, maybe the final game of the day can shape things up. We've kind of had this one kind of a pattern, I believe.
Okay.
Even the previous couple of days, we had one team from that bottom 5 usually step up and do something in the top 4 where they were able to put up at least maybe, if not 4 or 5, at least maybe like 10 points close to it. But hey, we'll see if that's going to be continuing. We saw that, I believe, from NKT, who of course finished second that one game. But this time around, I'm going to hope maybe, you know what, Aceless EXO, go ahead. I'm rooting for you to get that chicken dinner this time. We'll find out how it all ends up. Erangel is coming in. The final game of the day, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading in towards a climax to decide who our top 16 are going to be. And this game might just give the edge to one more team to get into that grand final. Let's get into Erangel.
Erangel, a map where you can see a lot many snakes slithering around. What's it gonna be? Which team is gonna get that winner chicken dinner? I really want to see the drop clash as well coming forward. It needs to be a fast-paced game, man. I've had enough. Slow games in the map of Erangel? No way, man. Hell nah. I want something fast-paced. I just want them to go ahead, yeehaw their way through and get multiple teams.
I don't think that's going to be, working for them, but we do see a pretty early drop down from a lot of these teams right outside of Georgia Paul as we head in for a flight path that's going from the top left right across Hospital towards the bottom right here. And we are looking at
ruins.
Yep, there we are. There it is. Okay, early drops from Mean Machines. We've gotten Josh Esports dropping alongside them, who did have a good first game and then kind of dipped off of that. We've got Error 404 right there as well, whilst our bigger teams, who did get quite the number of points with Atomic Wild, will be heading in, I believe, towards Razak. They've got the Knights next to them. And are we going to see again an Oski versus... Nah, Oski have now gone in towards the southern side. They're at the shoreline of the mainland. And right next to them, they've got Infernal. So pretty well spread out. Military base being occupied alone by Welcome to Minas. So that's kind of, a really, really great amount of loot that they're going to get. Maybe the highest form of it as well.
Yeah. High tier loot at military base.
Wow.
And the circle.
Wow.
Oh my god. Centering towards the second island. And this is beautiful. Welcome to Minas will be like, welcome home, folks. We're waiting for you. Come at us. Have a piece of us.
Great decision there to drop down to the most, highly contested spot, which this time around has been left completely empty. The school area, by the way, look at the number of teams here. The apartments have been currently infested by XO. You've got Open Reflex, and across school, you've got the Knights. So there's going to be quite the fight here.
Well, Knights in the Shining Armor, Huzaifa Knight, he did bring in home a really good number. And hence, the Knights, they had the double digits in the previous game. This time around, I would really want to see Paki Pro popping off, as he has already gotten the MK12. So big amount of damage can be dealt right across, but the information onto which teams are there right across, it's still unknown, as the looting simulation is on.
Well, fortunate for who did have a really hard-working game, not just fortune favoring them. It was them pulling off multiple different wins across team fights. Right now, in Georgia Pole, looting across the apps as much as they can. They have a team a little bit away from them. It's Error 404 in the other end of the same spectrum. It seems like they already are ready to get on the move here. Open Reflex gonna take their shots onto a retreating Ace XO, who were right here, by the way. And they've decided to just kind of, you know, shift up their focus. And yep, they've gone far and out.
Well, that's a potato hill they're looking forward to. They want the better piece of this entire loot. And for now, they have done that. Left the entire space for these two teams. Open Reflex. What's it gonna be? Are they gonna have that head-on collision against the Knights? Or they're gonna go all the way, rotate, get that car, and then just skedaddle from there? Domi, for now, the mountain bike has been an absolute bliss of a performance for him. Did manage to get the car. And a safety exit is one thing which Open Reflex is looking forward to. Because they know that the opponents, that's the Knights, they've already gotten a really good loot. In school as well, you find really good ammunition alongside the weaponry. So they're already buffed up. And they do not want to mess against the Giants.
True. Taking a scenic route here. Fortunate for it. Just, you know, adoring the view of the seaside, taking a little bit of sun as question mark stares at the back of his teammate's head. Really happy with what he's looking at. Doesn't even move his head left or right. Even in this game, I mean, at some point you just want to, you know, kind of look at, hey, you know what, it's not water. You know, even though it's not real, it's pixelated, it's a lot of color, looks nice. Maybe you'd want it. Matni boys might be looking at that because they've got to look in that direction because the studs now have kind of crossed by them as they try to get into the
What are the odds?
military island.
What are the odds of Ace Lust XO to reach right in the arms of the enemies, which is Mudney Boys? Information on point, and the shots are gonna connect, at least two of them. The switch coming through, but no significant damage. Right across, no-nos. He's taking the shots, but Ace Lust XO, they're playing this game very safe. They do not want to lose any of the teammates. And yeah, it's a wise decision to run away. Team Studs on the other corner, they want to camp the bridge. They do not want anyone to cross paths. And if they do, they're all downright dusted. Getting the ferry now. Trying to rotate with the botation. Ace Lust XO. But it's not the wise of the decision. That boat is way too slow. Vicky Rex taking those shots. But unfortunately, it's only one which could even be on point.
Yeah, they're a little far away for their liking. And
Look at them thrown out. 3 men thrown.
Yeah, because they're all in the open, so, you know, it might as well go for these shots. And it's the second time this is happening because Ace Lust XO have just always been just taking in that amount of damage. They're taking in. It started off with the Knights and I believe it was Open Reflex, who now have come here chasing them. And the bridge camp has finally begun. We've been waiting for this for what? 15 games now?
15 games indeed. We did not see anyone do the bridge camping. It's one of the most key features for the players to get the amount of kills they need, alongside be an absolute pain for the opponents. Open Reflex, same amount of strategies being applied in their corner as well. They do want to run away, but Car 98 is staring them down. Mansab, even though he has less bullets, so he has to make every single one of them count.
Mansab looking for the shot, does not connect it. Of course, the target's a little too far away, but the one that's close is the T Boys. He's going to get the first knock. He's actually going to find it. And Open Reflex, one of the teams that did find a great strike today, taking early damages. And they're going to have to retreat away from this. Jalid not going to let them get away with this. He's going to reposition pretty quickly to try and find a better angle. Smoke's coming down here, and he's going to try maybe puncture that vehicle while he's at it. He's got support from behind. Kashir spots another. And Open Reflex
big damage.
taking a team fight. They're going to get him down to 45, but he's going to survive. A lot of pressure here onto Open Reflex.
Open Reflex, for now, they're going to be playing compound to compound. Both of these Players are way too low. Ziggin, I can see his HP just blinking, and finally it's back. The checkpost is not gonna be a good spot for them to be in, and Studs, look at them joining this fray. Mudney boys have no idea into what's going on. Death Thrill, Vicky Rex taking those shots. Jalid way too low on HP, and finally he just feels like, okay, fine, let me just take this slow, call in backup. I need support, need all of those smokes come through, and it is happening. One player has been knocked in the midst of all of this action.
Death Thrill's been taken out. That Stud's
It's
losing
Full
a
Gaming.
member.
A third party.
Yep, INF is going to be Inferno to finally start some things off in this game. 0 was the number of points they found in the last game, and they've already got 1, and it's a pretty strong point as well. Death Thrill, not an easy man to kill, but there's going to be trades coming in.
Shaz.
Studs, the infamous, unrivaled, unfeared, unfazed team, going in straight for the kill here. Shaz has gone down. He did have quite the play in that first day we saw him, but today it's been extremely quiet from him. And he's
that's a
been
nice name.
silenced here as well. And Studs going to be happy with that trade-off. They're going to run away. No need to go in for any extensions whatsoever because they're kind of spread out. You can see Retired Bolter is a little bit more south from where, actually quite a bit south. And Open Reflex have come in. This has become a cluster zone of multi-teams trying to gain control of it. And I'm not quite sure who's going to come out on top just yet.
Well, true, and they're just waiting for one opportunity. That is the third party. Vicky Rex waiting the window of opportunity. Maruf, sadly, is already on his feet. Xerxine, it doesn't seem like he can help his teammate as the push, it's coming through, and the instant shutdown. Studs is going ahead, shutting the entire scenario with 2-man loss. Mansab has been taken down by Domi, and Open Reflex have also opened up shots upon their opponents.
Yeah, this is so much drama ensuing right here. And look who's joined in. Matni boys who've come in from the northern side once again. Vicky Rex is right in front of them. Retired Bolter is trying to give in covering damage for him right now to get away, while Open Reflex are getting in their vehicles to get through this bridge and somehow make it through, and they will have an open shot to do it. They're gonna have no problem. Nobody's actually looking at them, so they're gonna just take a little bit of rough terrain, go onto the left, and now just bolt straight through, unless of course is somebody waiting on the other end of that bridge.
I don't think so. They have an open rotation moving through towards the bridge. And here, if Team Studs would have thought that, you know what, instead of bridge camping, if they would have headed towards the second island, it would have been the best rotation of their life. Retired Bolter being shot upon multiple targets all across, and he's just gonna skedaddle away. Both the players are way too far. Vicky Rex, he's in the arms of the opponents, which is Mudney Boys, and here's another teammate, Retired Bolter, fighting against Open Reflex. So Team Studs already onto a very bad start. Should have just moved further, gone towards the military base, and established a perfect situation there. But no, instead of that, they chose to fight, and I don't think so they can fight for long.
Yeah, Vicky Rex has gone down as well. He's going to be sent to the afterlife while all of this is happening. Oski, you've been eliminated by guess who? Guess, of course, who? The Knights. This little rivalry, just like God Squad and Hawk, has gone on for 3 games now, and the Knights have won 2 out of those. Good stuff from them. Well, kudos to them to pick off those points, and of course, Oski having a pretty unfortunate day here. Retired Bolter looking to maybe turn things around, maybe get a couple of points before he can get out of this game, because I think they've had a decent enough day. They don't really need to, worry too much about this. An emergency pickup being pulled off here from the side of the Matni boys. Here's the sniper. Spots out one. Oh! Beautiful knock. Retired Bolter absolutely shuts him down. Oh. Damage onto the other. He's not letting them get out of this easy, but I think they're going to have to give up on No-Nos here. And yep, he's gone.
No-Nos had nothing to do there. He just wanted to run away. Be called in with the emergency exit, which they called upon. Mudney boys. Well, unfortunately, they have to go with just a trio. And Retired Bolter, he has avenged the death of his beloved teammate. Danny being shot upon as well. He's way too low on his knees. And Uvuwe, he has also joined in the action. It is him taking the opponent down.
Retired Bolter just going to watch his opponents that he just shot upon go away.
Look at him take a fluke shot.
Yeah, I mean, he had to. He has to try. He's just going to get, you know, taken out here. Unless, of course, that taxi is going to let him survive. He might want to just heal up a little bit here. It is phase 2, so he's still damage being chipped off. And to my surprise, I'm looking at open reflex being eliminated as well. Yeah, Retired Bolter somehow going to keep studs in this game. He's going to get those bandages going on while he enters the zone all by himself. And, oh, what the hell is going on here?
Haku? Excuse me? Excuse me?
No, hold on. Let's just, wait, hold on. You know, I've got a beat for them, you know. Like, do you know, you beatbox?
Kind of, yeah.
All right, go on. Go on.
What? You were saying you had kind of a beat. Come on, you go on.
No, stop. No, there's one more.
It's
Come
a
on.
3-2.
No, come on. Can we
You
get
had the
them-
opportunity
Can we
to
get them to start
beatbox.
dancing again? It would be fun.
Haku, man, they're just here for entertainment. They don't need anything else. Position points, excuse me, what's that? Kill points, excuse me, what's even that?
Wow. Okay, that's a harsh hit onto them. I guess. Hey, they're not that bad, man. Come on.
They're sitting at the bottom of the entire leaderboard.
True, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna, you know, completely wash away. They've got one more day. What? Okay, that's out. Okay.
Huzefa?
Okay, Huzefa.
Spider-Man!
What in the world is he thinking? He goes out like,
Bro, this is Mission Impossible now. Huzefa just goes ahead. He's like, I'm going to take a dead man's drop. I'm going to take a leap of faith and just goes ahead. Does that. A successful thing to accomplish. But look at Dalton being paraded.
Yo.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
It was extreme. Extreme. Come on, man. Why are you lingering towards the corner of the rock? Where you can see Atomic Wild taking a rotation forward.
So
we're being the driver and everything going right. Of course, it has to, man.
Exactly. Now, I'm not quite sure what they were thinking over there. They probably thought that nobody's around them. That's why they were trying to make their rotation happen. Unfortunately for them, now one of their teammates is down on the ground. He's bottom. And the other one's knocked on top of the hill. So he needs to go back
down
and get it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean,
Yikes.
at that point, what do you do? He tried to go to his teammate. He tried to actually climb down to his teammate while crawling, and he just couldn't find the right place to drop down.
There can be only one Peter Parker, man. There can be only one Peter Parker.
Well, he's clearly not on this server, that's for sure. But speaking of somebody being on the server, it's somebody from Nepal. Somebody, I'm not sure who, but it's somebody. It's this guy
Who's
right
it?
here. It's this guy right here.
The
And
mystery man.
he's going to run into Kaushik from Josh Esports. I'm not sure they realize this. He's going to turn around. Gets the one.
No,
Go for the
he
second.
gets the second one as
Gets
well.
the second. 1 HP, but he's gone. Oh, he couldn't finish them off. He should have probably stuck at least for 1 point.
Oh, no. All right, Kaushik. It's all right. All of that action, it has gone in vain. Far off, as we can see, Orc is waiting for this opportunity. They did manage to shut down multiple players, and even Micro has been one of those who could have gone in for a good amount of rotation, but unfortunately, he's all gone.
Yeah, it's just really all pusher driving off a vehicle alongside his teammate. I believe that's Ubuwewe. Yes, exactly. He's going to get away as Gautam. He's pretty much done there. There's no way he's going to be able to survive that. But the problem is, who's going to steal that kill? That's the question.
Oh.
Because they've got Fortunate
Spotted.
4 from one side firing, and it's going to be them. The knock delivered by ORK, stolen by Fortunate 4, and they're going to be, okay, pretty happy with that. They're going to be like, thank you very much. No problem right there. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Tired Bolter is a little bit away from Ubuwewe, and
It's just a smoke screen.
but there's a problem. He's also covered by Welcome to Minas on the other side. So if he fires this first shot, Minas are going to know he's here, and they're going to start looking in his direction. But he is in a rather not so safe zone, in my opinion, because one little push from the other side, and he's going to be in trouble.
He's already built a fort around him, a car to just make things easy for him to for a late round rotation, alongside all those containers. So yeah, he's pretty much safe and tucked in. warm, healthy, were being taken down. Barrel God from the likes of Team Toxicity. He's not going to spare him, man. He's not going to spare him. Down to his tinkling HP, alt pusher. Well, he could not do anything for his teammate. Wanted to make him live for another day. Bolter! Good shot onto Atik. Atik is on his ground. Well, SOS signal sent and the smoke comes through. But one last shot is what he needs. It at Bolter. Shuts him down. Welcome to Minas. They had a 4-man squad, but unfortunately, it's all gone.
Yeah, and they've got actually no idea where he's firing from. It's kind of a smoke screen almost. Now, he's covered from 4 sides, though. Retired Bolter. He's getting free kills. He's going to get another, isn't he? He's going to get that kill on the... Does he? He's almost... Nah, he's gone away back of the cover. So close. A little bit of a margin error there from his shot. But Retired Bolter keeping his team's points constantly on the move. This guy shouldn't be allowed to be alive for so long, man. He spots another. He's just looking at... How is nobody spotting him?
Retired Bolter, man. He's a sneaky lad out there. He's taking shots where he has no business to. And he's nailing all of them. I mean, some of them are being a miss, but it's all right. He already managed to shut down one player of Welcome to Minas, and he's on the lookout for another one. This man is an absolute diva, man. Oh, I love this drone angle being shot from that mortar.
Well, it's going to be Toxicity still continuing to survive in this game, and it seems like they want to end the day in the same way that they started it. 4 already to their name. They're looking for more, but... Look who's still on the rampage. It's going to be Fortunate 4. They got a huge amount of kills in the previous game. They've got more in this one as well. They continue. It's going to be Team Haku who get their first amazing amount of points. They've taken out a team. Aceless EXO against Haku. And it's going to be them getting 3. It's their first squad wipe. Wow.
Unexpected things are happening in the map of Erangel. Yes, yes, definitely. You ought to be done.
I'm walking out. Bye-bye.
I can't see you go.
Sorry, Esports Club. I'm walking out. I'm done. That's all I needed from this game.
Well, yes, the performance indeed is delivered. But I believe at one point in time, I did see one player from Haku pointing at his own teammate. And he was about to shoot at him. About to. I was like, okay, fine. This has to go down like this way. It's going to be different. Bull bomb.
They need a kill somewhere or the other.
Oh, second missile being shot. Now, what's going on, production team? Let's go.
Oh
It's zoned in. Zoned in.
Oh, my God. You didn't make up that. Make the people really believe that it's a missile, you know? It's just going straight into. And, yeah, it's going to blow up the entire team.
Well, just one shack to work things around Team Haku. They're still surviving. They're alive.
Yo,
for how long?
This is crazy. I told you. I called it. Haku's gonna take this win. I am so good. These teams just need to come and pay me to tell their names on stream, because I said Open Reflex would win today. They won it. I said Haku would make a great game today.
Oh, they're making it. They're fairly making it. But unfortunately, there's one player down, knocked on his knees. Redo has no chance to redo whatsoever. Question mark. Going ahead with the zone damage.
They've got 10 again.
Yeah! The Fortunate 4, I'm telling you, they're on their 5th gear, man. They're unstoppable. Retired Bolter for now cooking that nade. He's out in the open, taking a lot of damage. Well, beaten down to 39 of his HP. Does manage to have one. Oh, he has 3 med kicks. That's good. He can kick some senses back into him.
Yeah, but look at the damage. Oh, here we go. Once again, it's going to be Haku.
Yes!
Getting another. And they're taking question mark out of the picture.
Let's go!
No question marks. Only exclamation marks.
And execution.
It's going to come at the end of the name Haku. Team Haku. Shout. That's how it's going to be. Can I please request production to just stay on Team Haku?
Yes,
I don't care about anybody else.
Haku.
Let's just go to Team Haku.
All of these mainstream teams, it's all right. The push is coming through. Colin Bhaiya, first to go down, but ultimately they are converting this one onto themselves. Well, what is going on? Team Haku, yes, finally under the radar.
There we go.
Let's go. Let's see what will happen. I'm from Nepal. He did manage to get a couple of shots onto the
no.
opponent, but right now they've been
No.
pincered instantly, man. Bull bomb from the other corner. He knows where the opponents are, and one by one, down they go like a dominoes effect.
Yeah, Toxicity going to be taking the chip of the piece there. So is Fortunate Ford squad. And no, Rolly's gone down. Team Haku,
no.
survive for me. Come on, Naju. You can do
got
this.
this, Naju.
He's lost one. No, Rolly's gone. Team
The other one is
Haku.
also gone. Oh no, I'm from Nepal. He's alive.
Oh, he's alive. Let's go. Okay, we've got 2 minutes.
alive
still
and
here.
cooking.
Okay, Haku's still
Yeah.
here. We're fine. We're fine.
We're fine.
It's okay.
But still, they're outside the circle. They have to head inside, man. They have no smokes to make any kind of a gameplay. And yes, the shots are rolling through. They're getting down to their tinkling HP again and again. And there you go. Another shot, another missile. And this time it's going to be on to Team Toxicity.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and never mind. We couldn't even see it. It was too much to handle. I am from Nepal's gone down. Somebody from Nepal has gone down again. And Naju's going to revive him. No problem. The smoke screen is not going to help them for too long. The chipping shots come in. But Toxicity themselves need to just kind of take a couple of steps into the zone here. Back on their feet they go. They've got no vehicles, I think. Mean Machines have been eliminated. We enter the top 5 with Haku still being here. And somehow, this guy is still alive too. He stood in the same place for the last 10 minutes. And he's still constantly delivering damage. He's getting kills. Studs, if he gets one more, it's actually insane. There's no way Jishnu's going to go down to him, is he?
I swear to God, man, that nade is absolutely perfect. But Retired Bolter unscripted. He knows that all he has to do is go inside the container and he's going to be safe. Jishnu for now running for his life. Shots onto him. And Retired Bolter, he's somehow trying to reinstate his position. But there you go. Oni Khan. He's going to shut Jishnu down. The point which Studs needed, Retired Bolter needed, it's gone.
Well, he's got an M24 still pretty much with a lot of bullets, so he's going to keep taking his shots.
Haku's gone.
Yeah, Haku's gone on 5th. They did lose out. I just didn't want to make you feel disheartened by pointing that out, but here we go. Studs have gone as well. It's a 3v3 at the moment as the Toxicity take another hit of damage here. Raftar is going to be brought back up to his feet by Bobam. He's taking a lot of damage there. Ruza is going to be coming back as well. And it's a squad v squad. 3v4. It's going to be Toxicity up against Fortunate 4, who could be looking at 2 big games here back to back.
Well, true that for now, just going inside the circle will be their primary task. And this team wants to head forward. Fortunate 4 already making a big game for them. 14 kills on board. Fortunate 4, what's going on? Your gameplay has suddenly boosted up. Someone check their PC.
Onikan, he's looking for another. Baba Barrel God is going to be under a lot of pressure. They're trying to blow up the vehicles to try and just get them out of their little spots. It could blow them up. Gotta be careful here. 3 versus 3.
It's already a big game.
It's a fair fight right now. Anybody could take this, but the Fortunate 4 look more in control of the game because of the confidence that they've got.
I love the odds. Team Fortunate 4 already making a big game for themselves. It doesn't matter if they get the winner chicken dinner or not, because they've already done a lot of damage. Too many kills, but unfortunately one player falters. It's a 2v3 scenario, and I don't think so there's going to be a revival coming through. Ball bomb from the sides of Toxicity. He has been taken down. Samrat, what's it going to be? A 2v2, 15 kills already on board. Fortunate 4, they're wanting to make a big game. Samrat aggressing forward, smoke right in front of them, but still the rotation has been called in. What's it like? The situation looks already so dicey. One by one, all these teams are trying to build up the pace. They know where the opponents are rushing towards. They have to enter inside the circle, but still making a perfect mark for themselves. Mortu, he has a Groza. The amount of ways he can go ahead, spray down, massive damage can be dealt. But right now, the smoke is one thing which is helping both the teams.
Barrel God's going to try and keep his eyes trained, but he's not gotten information about where they're rotated away. And while all of this is happening, Samrat, he's going to just prone into a zone he can find a little bit of opportunity. Here it comes! Barrel God's gone down, and this is their chance.
Well, it is their chance. It's a 1v2 scenario. Fortunate for going for a big one here. Toxicity, Samrat, the last man standing. It's a pillar of hope. And Motu wants to go ahead, execute things in style. Push comes to shove, and he wants to hit all of his shots. Samrat somehow managed to do something, but the flank angle, that's one thing he could not see. Fortunate for. What a way to end things and get their winner chicken dinner onto their name. It's a big game for them. Good amount of frags. And the winner chicken dinner to top things off.
Absolute crazy stuff from Fortunate 4 here. Two immensely big games. One where they finished second, and the second one they finish on top. Honestly, this couldn't have ended on a better note for them. Fortunate 4 will be finishing off with, I believe, 25 to 27 points? 27 points in this game, because they've got 17 kills, I believe, and a chicken dinner on top of that to push up another 10 and boost them all the way to 27. Previous game, they got 17, so they already have done much better in 2 games itself than they did in the entirety of day 1.
Well, true. This team is out there, man. The way the shots are coming through till the last. I mean, kudos to even Team Haku, man. Team Haku, credit where credit is due. This team has been absolutely bliss to watch. First off, the way they were just going ahead, jamming out with the ferry, just making some mark, and then later on the shutdown came through. But yes, at the end, to seal the deal, Fortunate 4, man, oh man, the performance was due, and today, finally, I can just, you know what, I'll just shut up.
Well, it's been quite the journey so far for Fortunate 4. They had a kill frenzy kind of day in the first day they played. It wasn't that high, but they showed potential. They had a lot of great fights, but it was nothing solidifying to a point where they could, you know, showcase their best. Today, they come in. First 3 games, a little up and down. Last 2 games, Thanos.
Oh boy. It's like, you just, like the way the production team was launching all the drone views, right? It was just like that. They were launching all the shots right on target and perfectly, very well executed. It was a 3v4 scenario, 3v4, and they completely dominated against Toxicity. And Toxicity is one of the teams who's always delivered in the map of Erangel. It's like their own turf ground, and still like dethroning them, it's a big ask, you know?
True, absolutely, because Toxicity did start off today with that first win on Erangel, and it almost looked like they could have ended the day the same way. It came close enough, but they still got the points that they needed. Toxicity already in that top 8 at the moment, going to be sitting there comfortably, and I feel like we've almost coming to the concrete conclusion of what our top 8 is going to be looking like. We've already got a bunch of them, I think 2 of them in the 100+ point scenario. I'm not sure if the studs actually beat it today. In the final game, I think they got only 2, 3, 4. Forgive me, 4.
Yeah,
4. The retired Bolter, of course, was there towards the end. He got 4, and he finished in the top 4. Top 3, actually.
No, not top 3.
No, it was
top
3.
6. Top 6,
no,
at least.
Retired Bolter was there in the top. I'm talking about right now.
Oh, yes. Sorry, my bad.
So he finished on 3rd, which means he got 5 points.
Definitely.
5 plus 4, 9. I think they're on 98.
Oh, so close.
They're on 98.
So close
they're on
for 100, man.
I mean, they will go to 100. They've got another
for sure
day.
will, but I thought it's going to be today when they're going to execute things towards 100. But all right, a match summary, map summary. What's it going to be? The likes of it right on your screen, guys. Stats for the nerds. Let's see what happened in the map of Erangel. The longest shot. How many people got resurrected? Knocks, yes, it's I guess the last time it was something different, you know. Might be some kind of an error, but yeah, you can see right on the screen, total knocks 70 and damage is 11,235. This is one thing which I was missing.
Yeah, well, we've gotten a pretty solid end game there. Of course, the zone favoring us quite the amount of fights early on itself because of how south it was. So, you know, the Battlegrounds god said basically, you know what, you've been asking for early fights, you've been asking for aggression, and they answered you because you wanted a little bit more of an action-packed Erangel because it's been pretty slow. And they just said, you know what, all right, you know, screw it. We're going to give you a zone that's completely out of everybody's reach. Only Welcome to Minas will be there. and they too didn't really get much done.
You know what I believe in? Blood for blood. Eye for an eye.
Okay.
One-on-one fights.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what was delivered.
Mhm.
And thanks to the gods of this game that blessed me with all of these things. The action was absolutely amazing. And the team who got the winner chicken dinner, man, I would definitely want to see what they did. How much damage did they deal? Only question mark was left with question mark out there, but others, well, oh well. Mortu shining, reigning supreme. Even Rudra, he, Rudra is like, if you tell in Hindi,
Yeah.
Rudra is like the, like the form where you're like completely angry and you have like intents to finish things off.
Yep.
And yes, Rudra did manage to squeeze that in.
I'm actually surprised. How has question mark gotten 1 kill with 0 damage? How
Well,
how is it
he's the man. He's the man. He's the myth.
even on a knock player you give damage? Unless of course if that's not counted, if giving damage to one knock player is not counted, well, it is what it is.
But still,
But let's have a look at the MVP. Of course, it has to be the one, the only, the one who's gotten 7 kills on
Matu.
for his team, 1,100 plus damage.
well, true. It's definitely gonna go out there. 7 kills, 7 knocks, and 2 kills have been headshots. Wow.
Well, he's put up numbers that have been absolutely amazing. Previous game as well, he did give a lot of contribution to his team. This game as well, they've done so well. And I feel like the overall standings are going to be incredibly high jumped by them. And they're going to be, I'm pretty sure, in
First
the
page.
first page. I kind of feel like they've, taken a spot off of somebody in that top 8. We'll have a look, though. Let's have a look at the match 5 standings as we will conclude the day with Fortunate taking 27 points. A complete and total monopoly at the top there. Toxicity will be at least taking off 15, which is still a great game from them,
It's a great
considering they
game.
won the first game today as well. So they're going to be in the clear when it comes to qualification. Studs, 9 more. They're pretty much in the zone, no problemo.
No
but
problem.
there are teams that I'm a little bit concerned about here. Mean Machines being one of them, Matni Boys. Yeah, they've gotten some points. Last game as well, thanks to Ironhide, they got a couple of points. But the Knights, Matni Boys, ORK, I feel like there's still a little bit more work to be done. And Atomic Wild slightly slumping off in the end.
Hell lot of work to be done by Welcome to Minas alongside Acelust, EXO, and Josh Esports. Man, these people need to really gear it up. Open Reflex yet again. Man, what's going on with them? Atomic Wild also had a decent game today, but Open Reflex is one of the teams which I had a lot of hopes upon.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we could have done more, but let's have a look at where they currently stand with all of our teams being displayed in complete and utter grandeur. Ruthless still on top. Nobody gonna beat them. And Studs actually reached 100. Forgive me, I thought they were on 89 earlier, but it seems like they were on 91. And that's gonna give them the 9 points to dunk it onto a century. And
Not 99, not 101. Just at 100.
yeah, that's well, they're pretty happy with that. Shakti Water also, surprisingly, in 95, nobody's actually beaten them.
Yeah.
So it gives, credit to the fact that we have seen teams that have not even played today not been toppled over. Some of the main teams that we saw playing, Ruthless, God Squad, Shakti Water, Uncrowned Kings, not at all being touched in that first half.
They're untouchable, man. They're like godlike. No performance can actually beat them from their position. But moving forward, Fortunate 4, man. Oh boy, the performance has definitely given them the bump of their life. Moving in towards the 10th position.
Yep.
And Hawk is right above them, man. Hawk easily can be dethroned because the way they're performing, well, it has been very unfortunate for them. The fights were not that great. Yesterday itself, we could see it. But yeah, it has been the day. Second page is the place where I would really be more worried, more focused upon. Narikutum have been pushed towards 32, dead center, and Haku Where is Team Haku? I would
Well, they've
definitely
jumped up by 2 places.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. That kind of a gameplay would definitely give them the
19
bump.
points.
And that's the thing, right? They have to be consistent with it. It's not like,
Yeah.
okay, fine, it's just one game that they went ahead, they got those points. No, man. You have to be consistent, and that's how you can at least speed your way through and reach at least towards Crulex, man.
Yeah, it's actually
It's gonna be
surprising that there is a team that's gotten a chicken dinner that's in the 25th position right now, Aceless XO, because one big game, and that's pretty much been the story of their life, it seems. Apart from that, teams that I did say that I'm a little bit concerned about, who could have gone into the first page today, Mutney Boys,
Mutney
Mean
Boys.
Machines, had a decent chance today to rack up a couple of more points. They're not that far away still. They're just 8 points away from 7 points away from Cruel X, who are right now at the barrier of that top 16.
Well, Mean Machine in the previous season as well, they were stuck at 17th position. They could not qualify. And this time, I'm hoping that they do, because the performance they're putting forward, they're trying to go in for those late rounds. They're not going in for the early rotation, and they're trying to squeeze in more kills. So that's one of the things which I really like to see from the likes of Mean Machine. But yes, I would really want to see them qualify this season around. And the performance, even though it's stating otherwise, I would really, really hope that the next day will be fortunate for them. But fortunate for, man, what a way to stop things.
Yep, they're on 66, right? Which means today itself, they had how many? 27 plus 17 in that first, right?
Yeah.
So they've basically put up 30, 44? 44 points today, which means in their first, how many? 5 plus 3 games, 8 games, they put only 22.
22.
And in the last 2 games, they've put up 44. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, at any given point of time, any one single, maybe 2 games can change your fate in this. They were supposed to be in that 25 to 32 position teams.
Yes.
They've just bounced to the next page in the same column, and they're like, okay, we're top 10 now.
They're right behind Hawk.
Yeah.
Right behind Hawk. I guess it's a matter of 2 points that they can even dethrone that position.
Absolutely.
So it's a big game for them, big day, and this is how you can literally change your days when it comes to the game of PUBG Battleground. And every
Agreed.
single time, it's all about those kills, right? 1 kill, 1 point. You all know it, man. We all have stated the facts out here. And getting that winner-winner chicken dinner as well boosts you with significant amount of points. So that's one thing which the team always has an eye for. And yes, they're executing it so well, man.
Yeah, well, that's going to be, unfortunately, the end of today. While Fortunate 4 have gone through, we will be coming back tomorrow once again. But if you need to come back, you need to make a comeback like Fortunate 4. Things you need to run your PC better. I'm pretty sure they have this as well. The crucial RAMs that you've got, absolutely top of the line here. You got DDR5 5600 RAMs, which are absolutely amazing. It's going to help you get better speed during your gaming, no drops in terms of FPS and stuff, because you're going to be completely happy with your gameplay, and Crucial is going to let you do that.
Well, true that. Alongside, if you want to load in all of your games with a speedy pace and store in a lot of data as well and recover it successfully, there you go. You have the SSDs as well. Absolutely bliss performance. And it is up to 1050 MB per second. So the read-write speed, my God, it's insane.
Yeah, well, all of this can only be upgraded a little bit more. How you want your graphics to look better. You know when you're playing Battlegrounds, you need the vision to be, 2020, right? You need to be able to look at far off distances. And how do you do that? By having better graphics, by being able to play on epic settings. And you can do that only by having the Zotac Gaming 4070 Ti Super. Mind you, have this graphic card and put all of your settings on epic. You will still probably get some great FPS because you need to combine it with the crucial SSDs and the RAMs. You put all of these things together, you've got a master PC ready to take on the Gauntlet Season 2, maybe Season 3 if you're going to be registering. Yeah.
Well, you name it, we have it all. And to, compliment even about this stage, man. It's absolutely amazing. What's it called? What's it called again? With the armory, right? It's the armory. Absolutely amazing. Perfect. Yes, it's one of those perfectly executed products. As you can see, top of the line, Brainstorm Infinity set alongside Fury just going hand hand to hand. And yes, the execution is absolutely picture perfect by the Esports Club. And this is where you see all of this action go through.
Yep, absolutely. You need a set like this. You want to have a little bit of class to your virtual world. You're going to have to check out Brainstorm and Fury because they create some magic. And all of this, of course, brought to you by the Esports Club. The Gauntlet Season 2, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be continuing tomorrow once again, as we will have new sets of teams going up once again. But for today, that's all it's going to be. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Happy gaming, good night, and we'll see you all tomorrow at the Battlegrounds.
The Crucial Pro DDR5 RAM kit comes with a sleek, modern look that will complement any build. But aesthetics aside, it's the performance that really matters. So let's dive into it. The default JEDEC timings are 46, 45, 45, but it does come with 2 XMP and Expo settings for those looking for a little more performance. With XMP 3.0 Profile 1, you can push the speed up to 5600 megatransfers per second. If you prefer a slightly lower speed but tighter timings, Profile 2 offers 5200 megatransfers per second at 42, 42, 42 timings. We've run some benchmarks and stress tests to give you an idea of how it performs. In general, dropping the speed and tightening the timings with the second XMP/Expo profile yielded better results for us on our test system. Paired with a Ryzen 7800X 3D, we saw anywhere from a 1 to 5% performance bump depending on workloads. All in all, the Crucial Pro DDR5 64GB RAM kit by Micron is a fantastic choice for first-time builders and enthusiasts alike.
When are you gonna upgrade your system? Alright, let's do this.
Once there was a hunter who saw what others could not. With a magic case in her backpack, she roamed with wild abandon into the great unknown. Her gaze inescapable, her reflexes lightning fast. When armies swarmed, she went through. With eyes open wide, hands steady, holding, watching, capturing everything in sight.